Y'all, I had to do it.
Appreciate it, Mr.
That's
Jackson.
all I got to do.
What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking them all? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on, you don't want partners, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in, and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when I touching the friends, ayy. You when I touching the can, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number 2, I came in to win. They said I'm tapped in with the action, if it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this castle. Wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas and diesel, Shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
Well. I had to do it. Here we go. You guys know I am King Richard Petty III, the baby mama from hell. That nigga that just won't stop. I told you, don't fuck with me. I keep you up past your bedtime. Now, here we are. Defense 101. For you niggas who do not know what the hell you're talking about, who get on these podcasts and start smacking your dick beaters, your motherfucking gums. Oh my God. And it's apparent that you just you're talking, don't know what you're talking about. Now you ran off on the plug on the damn bet. That wasn't a piss off. But then you go over to other places and say, I just want people to know. I know what I'm talking. No, you don't. That's apparent. From the first day you stepped on Big Cat Show, you do not know football. You do not know what the fuck you're talking about. You ruin shows, talking over people with your big damn mouth and don't know what you're talking about. Brother, I hate to have to do this to you, but you brought it on yourself. Now, I'm not talking about Prime. I appreciate your Prime, and I hated to go on your show yesterday and disrupt what you was trying to do. Salute to you, my brother. I buried the hatchet, the axe, the machete, whatever. Hey, salute to you. Hey, you're welcome all day over here. Welcome over there. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you for letting me come on there and do that. He ran off on the plug, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ran off on the plug, and I'm gonna have to hound you. I'm Freddy Krueger. It's gonna be a goddamn nightmare on any street you go. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta see me. You gotta see me. I'm gonna need to fuck. I said fuck that regular ass money yesterday, but you kept talking, kept talking. You know what I'm saying? Now I need that. I need that because no, like you said, put it toward our show. Our show need that. You see what I'm saying? That was another insult. I can't let it stand. You got to play Freddy. I'm Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, goddamn, uh, Christine, motherfucking Carrie. I'm a nightmare. I'm in your dreams now, nigga. I'm in your dreams now. Hello, I'm here. You want it, nigga? Nigga here now. Nigga here. God damn it. Q, Defense 101. Welcome to the Howard Show, y'all, on the panel. How are y'all doing today?
I'm doing exceptionally well.
Yeah.
It's going to be powerful niggatry in the building today, just in case y'all didn't know it.
Yeah.
Powerful
Let's get
niggatry.
to it. Know what time it
Nigga
is.
here now. Fuck.
My lord.
Another temper tantrum.
Can y'all hear
My
me?
Damn.
lord. We hear you loud and clear,
Yes,
D.
sir. Yes, sir.
Another
Yes,
one.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I just don't understand, how do we get here? And how do we always end up on the cusp of powerful niggatry? How do we always end up there, Go?
I didn't do this. I was bet. Well, first of all, hello. You're on a show. It's being recorded. So I'm not saying a damn word. You're gonna hear this young man's voice. You're gonna hear what happened. It's nothing made up or anything like that. I got the clip. I got the receipt. Hello. So therefore, now this young man asked me. Well, he older than me. Hell, this man came here and made a bet and then ran off on the plug. You can't do that. Pay your bets. Stand tall. Stand on your square. That's one thing. Number
Especially if you
two,
want to be a grown man.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to tell us that a defensive stance makes a defensive front. No, it's not. I don't give a fuck if you're sitting down on the line of scrimmage. If you're on the line of scrimmage, you are accounted for on the defensive front. It don't matter if you're in a 2-point stance, which is standing up. That's called a 2-point stance. Because this is defense 101. If you're standing up, that's called a 2-point stance. 2-point stance. If you got your hand in the dirt, one hand, left hand or right hand, one hand. That's a 3-point stance.
3-point stance. Yes, sir.
Both hand is a 4-point stance. This is defense 101. I'm talking to you like you are a little girl, a baby, or whatever. And this right here, this nigga right here. Q has met me in person. I've never met Logic in person. Q's met me in person. D'Angelo's met me in person. I play defensive line. I played offensive line. Y'all seen me. I'm a big person. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, I play the line. I know how to play the line. If you have a son he could be a big side nigga. I can show him how to be an offensive guard, offensive tackle, a defensive tackle. That's where I made my bones. I promise you. I can make his sorry ass out of something. I can get him to block some goddamn body. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So you please do not tell me about an interior lineman. Please don't. I got you.
But Go.
Anyway.
Wait a minute, Go, because there was a bet that put out between you and Howard. Howard decided to run off and not pay the bet or acknowledge that he was even wrong or right in the argument. Now, I'm just taking back, Go. What do we talk about people who don't even acknowledge or can't acknowledge if they're right or wrong? What type of person is that?
Well, that's a hard-headed motherfucker. Even if you showing them video, you showing them still clips of what this is, you bring, you Google it, where, it says you can do this, you can do that. They wrong. He said the experts was wrong. The nigga just say, don't make a bet then. Just be wrong, bro. Just lay and wallow. Just wallow in being wrong like a pig wallowing in shit. Just sit there and just waddle in being wrong.
Well,
Please.
so let me ask you this question there, because on here you're supposed to have grown man conversations. You're supposed to conduct yourself like a grown man. But did you get that did you get the opportunity to conduct yourself like that with him?
No. The man left. He said he got kicked out. We ain't kick him out. We ain't kick him out. We got a reputation by saying people say if you don't agree with us, you ain't supposed to be over. Don't come over here with us. Ronnie comes over
But
here every day.
that's
Bryce
one
got
man that said that. That's one man. The only person I know putting that shit out will always be Twan. Twan will always be the person
okay.
saying that
Okay.
shit. So I
But
don't pay that nigga no mind.
or whatever. I love to have discussion about stuff. You don't hear my damn mouth. For real. But it started as the front or the people standing up on the edge. Like I said, we got so asphyxiated on that, and you'll see, I'm getting ready to play the clip. You'll see, we got so asphyxiated on that we didn't even count the linebackers in the back because it was a Mike and a Will linebacker in the back, which makes it a 4-2. Because in a 4-3, you have an outside linebacker, which is 3 linebackers in the box. You know what I'm saying? Or the other ones, right, strong side, weak side on either side of the box.
And Mike.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah,
him and
so
Mike.
Yeah.
some people
Yeah.
don't know GOAT.
Roll.
They don't know what a
Yeah.
Sam, Mike,
Call
or Will is. But so
Sam
that's just
Mike
the
Will.
middle.
They,
That's just your
them two. Yeah.
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
More than likely, the
Weak
Mike
side,
is going to be. Yeah.
strong side, middle. Sam, Mike, Will. Just in case y'all don't know.
Yeah. There you go.
Right.
There you go. And then you're gonna recognize the Mike because he 9 times out of 10 when them other boys get out, he's gonna be in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And a 3-4, that big nose tackle keep you off the mic. That's one of his main jobs. Certified get a double team, keep motherfuckers off that mic so that Mike can go in there. And his first step is gonna be forward, and he is getting ready to clog that hole. He getting ready to thump that goddamn running back coming through that hole, or take on that first blocker from that fullback, tailback. He gonna try to clean up that read option and get that quarterback, or at least have enough of that defensive end who's setting the edge, or maybe even that cornerback if he don't get blocked by the receiver. Everybody washed down. Y'all understand? Did y'all get that? Hello?
Yo.
Loud and clear,
Yeah.
go. Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Loud and clear.
okay. But that's why we're talking today, y'all. Defense 101. 101.
So
But like I
go.
said,
Before we
go
even
ahead.
get down that road, go. Now let me ask you a question because the discussion started when everybody said, "Hey, we were talking about how we lost Sunday and how everything looked." And then, like I said, Howard comes on here and say the real conversation is about the defense. We need to talk about the defense, and we all said collectively, everybody on the live, even in the chat, bro, you done took the man pieces. What do you expect from the man?
Yeah.
And that's how we started going from schemes. He said we was able to stop the run when we was in the 4-3. And you
4-3
guys
is not a
basically said
stopping
that day,
defense.
it doesn't matter what the 4-3, it doesn't matter if you're in the 3-4. We still run variations of that here and there,
Right.
but we don't have the
Mm-hmm.
personnel to run
Right.
that. That's basically what y'all
Right.
told him.
Right. I
That's
told
what
him.
the conversation is. Yeah.
I told him. I remember telling him specifically that right now it don't matter. We in a 4-3, 3-4. We gonna get ran on. We just don't have the pieces right now.
We don't have the pieces. And D'Angelo, what do you mean by the pieces? I would assume that you mean prototypical size guys where you can run those different schemes. And you don't have
Right.
to put hybrid players up there to disguise stuff or make it look like this and that. Is
Right.
that what you're talking about?
That's
Okay.
exactly what
What
I'm
we
talking
mean,
about.
and then since this defense 101, fuck it, we talk. What we mean by hybrid guys. Now, the Carolina Panthers have 2 prototypical defensive ends. Jadeveon Clowney, who is like 6'5", 260, and DJ Johnson, who's probably around about the same.
Mm-hmm.
Prototypical side defensive end. Now you have what you call now in the day modern NFL an edge. You call it an edge. That edge is you anywhere from 6'1" to 6'4", 250, 260, depending on his speed. Then you have an outside linebacker, who prototypical linebacker side. Could be anywhere from 6 foot 6'3", 250 sideline to sideline guy. Speed. Able to drop back and cover. That's modern day football. Prototypical size. So being that we don't have but two prototypical size defensive ends, we show you Evero shows you different fronts, hybrid fronts with those guys to disguise those guys. Push them into the line of scrimmage, pull them back. He don't blitz a lot. You seen JC the other day come with a corner blitz. That's probably the first corner blitz I seen out of that. You know that because he didn't
But
even really do
he
it none
can't
last
really
year.
blitz a lot because he need the bodies back in coverage. He can't really do
That's
it.
true. That's true too, because we don't have the beef on the line. We don't have the prototypical beef on the line. Other than Derek Brown, you know what I'm saying, Ashawn now, you know what I'm saying? Those other guys are undersized. And they're not in three techs. What I mean by three techs is a guy who typically lines up in the B gap, he shoots that motherfucker, defensive tackle. And raises hell. He gets sacks and
Now
he
go.
gets
I need you to explain to me before we start showing anything on the video, before we even start going down that road. Explain to me what you would see in a 4-3 and how many guys you would see on the front and what you would see in the 3-4 on the front. Could you differentiate the two? That way we can get an idea before we get there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The
Okay.
first overall glaring differential between a 4-3 and a 3-4 is a NT, which is a nose tackle. That's number one, who is going to line head up with the center. If he ain't head up with the center, he's shading to the inside. Sometimes you can see them boys, they cock-sided sometimes. Some of the good ones are cock-sided, so that they will have to bring a double team on him by either or the right or the left side guard. But his job is, once again, to take on a double team and free up that Mike linebacker. To keep that Mike linebacker what they call clean, so that he can motherfucker come in and penetrate. Now, that's the first overall glance that it is a 3-4 or whatever's in that second level of the defense where those linebackers are going. Because it could be one guy back there. You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, 3-3-5, this, that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's the numbers. Okay? Now, I'm just talking about the defensive line of scrimmage, the defensive line guys. The down guys are the guys standing up in your 2-point, 3-point, 4-point stance on the outside of the tackle box. That's from tackle to tackle. All right? So now, those two tackles, one of those tackles are going to be what they call a defensive end. He's going to be lined up shading the tackle or sometimes inside on the guard, depending on where they do they splits at. If they stunting or if they doing whatever. So you're going to have those are your two tackles. Now, in a 4-3, it's obvious you take away that nose guard and you still have those two defensive tackles. And you also going to have two defensive ends outside of the tackle box, where you have a 6, like me and Elijah was talking about the other day, or you call a wide 9. That's
There you
all
go.
that is, the 6 and the wide 9. All that is, y'all, is splits.
Yep.
Between, that's the same thing as your A gap and your B gap. And as you start going from the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You just count the splits, the gaps. From the gap to the head to the gap. That's the number. Right side, left side. That's when you're saying
Even
38, huh?
Yep. Even
oh
in
no,
ours. Yep.
even not, even not.
Even the nod. Just like so that's for mainly for the running back. When he say 38 dot, mean he going in that, you know what I'm saying? He even side, right side, the 8 is even, the 3 is odd. That means if he runs to the right side or left side.
Mm-hmm.
Defense 101. And it's got a little bit of offense in it, y'all. This is a learning channel. Thank you, Howard.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So did that sum it up a little bit, Q? Did that help?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly what I wanted to hear because I'm gonna go ahead and put the audio on up. I'm gonna go ahead and put the live stream up from the other day. This is one of the ones where we were sitting right here the other day. And I'm gonna just let it play. Everybody, y'all sit down and y'all listen to what y'all heard. Now this
Yeah,
is from
that way
our
y'all
own video feed.
yeah, that way y'all can hear the actual bet.
Here we go.
Of 3-4 and things you run out of 3-4 variation, things you run out of 4-3 variation.
Hold on, I'm
And
gonna show y'all this real quick right here. Y'all
Yeah,
can
I
see
want to
some of
see.
the
I want to see
formation.
that. Yeah, there you go.
So
Let me see
take a
that.
look at where we was at Sunday. Now, as you see, you got 4 linemen on the front, 3 in the back.
That's not a 4-3 right there. Sorry.
oh, now stop, Q. Stop, Q. Stop, Q.
I got you.
Now did y'all hear Howard? Howard said this is not a 4-3. This is what we're talking about. Now I'm not saying a damn word. I'll let y'all got Logic, D'Angelo, whoever. I'm not saying shit. Y'all, what are we in? What are we in?
This particular play that we in has
That's a
4
4-3.
down linemen and 3 linebackers
3 linebackers.
behind them.
You're sitting there looking at the 4 linemen, 4 down linemen, like you just said, Q, and 3 linebackers. Then you look in the secondary, you see the safety in the box. You see 2 corners, and you see a safety high, single safety high.
Now the other guys goddamn Prime or anybody else who want to take this part of the clip, you have my permission to do it, to actually say this is the actual clip we were looking at. Now, yesterday, we looked at a clip that was a 4-2, but we were arguing so much about the alignment of the front 4 guys, I wasn't even worried about the linebackers in the back. To make I was telling him
that's another
that
thing. Go. He lied on PPP and said we didn't show him no film or discuss with him no film about the Chargers. What the fuck is this clearly on the damn field right here?
that's the Chargers. That's the
Oh,
game.
okay.
Rewind it back in his voice.
His
voice. What he said. We're gonna rewind it back just another tad, y'all. This is the actual feed. You can go on YouTube, pull up this motherfucker, and boom. There you go. 4-3 variation.
Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this real quick right here.
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see that. Yeah, there you go.
So take a look at where we was at Sunday. Now, as you see, you got 4 linemen on the front.
That's not a 4-3 right there. Sorry.
He said that's not a 4-3. Sorry, he said that. That's what he said. This is what we talking about. Go ahead, Q. Finish rolling.
All right. I'm just trying to.
You don't have a nose guard, Howard. You don't have a nose guard, Howard.
That's not a 4-3.
I'm just trying to help you out a little
that's
bit.
2 tackles in a shade, Howard.
I'm just telling you that is not a 4-3, man. That's not a 4-3.
Howard.
How can that be a 4-3, man? How can it be?
Everybody wrong. Everybody
You
wrong.
see the line right there with 4. Then you got 3.
That is not, bro. You don't know. That is not a 4-3, Kendall. I don't care what you say.
I played defense in college. Don't tell me I don't know.
It's not a 4-3 right there. You know why that's a 4-3? Kendall. That is not a 4-3.
I see one, and that's a 4-3 right there.
Kendall, that is not a 4-3. You know why? You know why that's not a 4-3? Look at your 2 edge rushers. What are they doing?
Because they're standing up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh my God! Yes, it does matter. Yes, it does matter.
It does not.
I'm gonna stop that right here. Just along. I believe that definitely is that 4-2-5.
Yeah.
But what I'm looking at right here is Howard said because the 2 defensive linemen is standing up, it's not a 4-3 or a 4-2. Whatever it is right there, it's not 4 linemen on the front because you got 2 guys standing up.
And just alone could be right about it because I was looking at that too. I was
right.
like, that could possibly be a 4-3.
He's right, but Howard's whole argument was that because they were standing up, it's not a 4-3.
He's saying there's not 4 linemen on that line.
That's not a 4-man front. That's definitely a 4-man front.
Yes, it's a 4-man front.
It's a 4-man front, and like I said earlier, though, D'Angelo, we don't have the personnel to run it like that. So Evero is showing you hybrid. You know what I'm saying? But it's 4-man. It's a 4-man front. He's doing different shit in the backfield and stuff like that. It's 2 men in the box, but that other motherfucking DB, you see what I'm saying? He's still in the box. You see what I'm saying? So he's on the weak side, and he, you know what I'm saying? And he's in the box.
Yeah.
It's all about alignment, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's where they at in that. You see that fickle line right there? That's probably, it looks yellow, so that might be the first down line. He's in the box. You see, between the blue line, if y'all don't know what they do, when they put them lines on your screen, on your TV, the blue line, that yellow line is the first down line. You got your white hashes in. But between that blue line and that yellow line, that's the box, what I'm talking about. And where those guys are lined up from tackle to tackle or from the backside of that Mike and Will linebacker, and if another one comes in or whatever, that makes the defensive scheme. But I see 4 men. I don't see a nose tackle. 2 defensive ends or edge rushers or whatever standing up. It's obviously a passing down. They're in the gun. It's a 4-3 or 4-2, but the argument was
4 men on the line.
4 men on the line, and it wasn't a 4-3 because the 2 guys on the edge didn't have their hand in the dirt. He doesn't know that they could be in a 2-point, 3-point stand. They could be sitting down. If they're on that blue line, they're accounted for the front. But go ahead and roll the rest of it, Q. Where he did.
Yes, it does.
A 4-3 right here.
Oh my God, man! Oh, dog, get down! I thought you know better. I thought you know better.
Oh my God!
I thought you know better, dog. That is not a 4-3, brother.
Hey,
that's not
take
a 4-3.
Take it off the screen. This motherfucker don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's not a 4-3.
D'Angelo trying to tell y'all.
God damn! Y'all don't know the difference between a 4-3 and a 3-4? What's wrong with y'all?
That was clearly
Jesus, man.
Because you thought that
wrong as
they
he
make
could
it
be.
right for you.
It was a 3-4.
Let me tell you. Listen. All you got to do is dial up a 4-3. It'll tell you exactly how they should be, how the 4 linemen should be. All right, that's not a 4-3, dog. That's not a 4-3.
How are they playing?
Your edge rushers will not be standing. Listen, your edge rushers will not be standing up, dog. They will not be standing up. Jesus, man. They will not be standing up, Kendall. No, but that's at that point. It's not a 4-3 at that point.
No, Howard, you are standing.
God damn, man.
Stand up.
Kendall, I'm willing to bet you $100 right now that's not a 4-3.
Okay.
I'm willing. Hey, hold up. Y'all got this written? Now he said that's a 4-3. Go ahead. Yeah, that's a bet. That is not a 4-3. Lock it in. All right, lock that in.
Lock it in. It's locked.
Shit, boy, you don't never see a 4-3 with the guy standing up on the 2 ends, dog. That is not a 4-3.
Hold on. We'll give you proof.
Now I'm gonna stop that right there. The bet was that it wasn't a 4-3, which it is not a 4-3. But then he said he takes it to another level where he said you don't see where guys standing up on the end is a 4-3 period. So this is where the confusion came within the bet between the 2 guys. I'm gonna play a little bit more.
Give me the proof. Give me the proof.
Let me put my money where my mouth is
at all times.
Prove it to him.
Prove it to me.
Can you outside and stand up as a 4-3 in a 4-3? You don't believe you can?
Because at that point the 2 ends are linebackers. That's why.
Yeah, outside. Okay, your edge rushers can't stand up in a 4-3 on the edges. Okay.
You got to have 4 linemen down.
Okay. That's why.
Now, how many times have we seen in life linemen stand up or put their hand in the dirt in a 4-3? We've seen this all amongst the NFL for years. Is this something that just started yesterday?
No.
Hello?
Hell no. Hell no.
Then you got TV on in the back? Boy, I tell you, boy. Anyway, all I'm saying is I'm going to play a little bit more.
It's called a 4-3. It's a reason why.
Howard, they're standing up on the line. Howard, they're standing up on the line.
If we they always stand up on the line. In the 3-4, they stand up on the line, y'all.
We can take away the deep.
Oh my God, Kendall. Those 2 guys stand. Hold up, Kendall. Those 2 guys standing up. They can run back in coverage if they want to, because they're standing up.
Howard, that was obviously a rushing down right there. They are on the line.
Kendall, that is not a 4-3, brother. That's not a 4-3, my man. That's not a 4-3.
Right there. Let the man tell you.
Okay, well, I'll let him tell me. He can go ahead and tell me I know what a 4-3 is.
He won't listen. He won't listen. That's the problem. He won't listen.
Y'all boy, wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I know what the 4-3 is. I know what it is.
It's an educational channel. It's an educational channel.
Run the video. I ain't saying nothing else.
You ain't got to.
This one right here.
So you'll see the linebacker at the bottom, all right, and the top. They're both apex in a pretty good position. This is a 2x2 set here. All right.
That's a 4-3 right there.
Now, that's the same thing. How would it just was standing up?
That's what makes it different. Oh my God!
That's what can stand up. More athletic.
Oh my God, man. Y'all boy are crazy.
And look at this shit right here, Howard.
They're standing up. That means that they're linebackers.
Say what?
Yeah, I wanted to go back to that set that the video that we were showing. Like you said, it's the same formation.
All right, give me 1 second.
Right there, yeah. Now, it's the same formation. You see the same linebacker. The linebackers is right there. So actually, like we said, it's a 4-2, a 4-3 variation, but that linebacker in the same placement. The one that's over on your left side.
It's actually a 4-2-5. But one of the corners is coming in playing in the spot of a linebacker. So technically, you're not wrong, even though what they're doing is a disguised defense, where they had one man rolling one side and then falling in line with the rest of the linebackers. They had that small corner. I think that was Troy Hill. They had the slot corner fall in on the side with the linebackers.
Yeah, corner.
So it's the same thing.
That slot corner is playing like a rover, right? Like a joker.
But the biggest thing where the argument came in is him telling us that the guy on the edge could not stand up. So at that time, I wasn't even counting linebackers. You see what I'm saying? To say 4-2, you know what I'm saying, 4-3 variation, whatever, over, under, dime, nickel, whatever. It had the conversation had done got to the point about the interior or the defensive lineman. The guy a guy that's in the trenches is always going to be down. That's why he's getting confused. The guy in the tackle box is always going to be down, just like on the offensive side of the ball. That's like a defensive tackle. You see some defensive tackle, what they do, especially on pass set, they put their hands on their thighs. You know what I'm saying? That's so they can get in the set quick. So are they in a 3-point stance, which is more traditional? No, because he's trying to get as much of an edge as he can get. He's got his hand on his thigh. You don't have it. It's just a set. Where you comfortable at? The thigh, the dirt, or whatever. As long as you're on that line of scrimmage, you're accounted for as whatever you are on that offensive defensive line.
Well, a defense is going to have
the
to
stance
account for
don't
you
matter.
if you're standing right there, or,
Yes.
or if your hand in the dirt. If not, and they don't account for you, and you come unaccounted for, there's gonna be some shit all day.
Yeah, the stance don't matter.
It don't matter about the stance. I can tell you from my own personal experience, coaching youth football on a simplistic level, since we got dummies, they don't really understand football. On our league, we can have 4 down linemen, but if them suckers is on the inside of that tackle or that guard, you have to put your hand in the dirt. If that guy's standing on the outside of that guy, you can stand up. You can be right on the line of scrimmage, but your butt has to stand up. You cannot put your hand down nowhere. But it's all about placement. So he arguing that it's the 3-4 this or 4-3 that, and he don't know what he see. At the end of the day, there's 4 down linemen there. You can't argue that. So you can argue about all the other stuff that you see, but at the end of the day, there are 4 down linemen there, whether they got their hands in the dirt or not. At the end of the day, there are 4 down linemen. So therefore, there's a 4-man front.
4-man front all day, not a 3-man
Yes,
front.
So what we like to do is hold a public court. What we like to do is hold a public court here on Black Cat. This is something that you guys are going to start enjoying, where everybody on the panel is going to deem guilty or not guilty. And at the end of this right here, where we going to deem Howard guilty or not guilty of that bet. That's what we're going to sit at. And I'm going to take my time and I'm going to go around the table. Because the bet was we running a 4-3? That's yes or no. And then he changed the bet mid-bet to can defensive end stand up in a 4-3. So at this point in time, I'm going to take my time. And I shall start with D'Angelo. D'Angelo, do you deem do you deem the defendant guilty or not guilty?
I think the defendant guilty of all charges.
God damn. That's one. That's one right there. The jury got to go all the way around. Young Jalen, you just getting up in here. What do you deem him?
Man, dude, that nigga guilty, man.
I'll be damned, Jalen.
He did all that huffing and puffing, balling his fist up, and then he left when y'all proved y'all point. He left. So he guilty.
God damn, just alone say no bail. God damn. Carolina Logic, what do you deem this defendant?
Yes, sir. I went over the evidence. I got with my peers and we put our heads together and we came to the conclusion that Negro is 100% guilty. No bond, no bail, no pass goals, do not collect $200. Better yet, pay that $100 that you owe. Yeah, guilty.
No parole.
Yeah, none of that. None of that.
Well, and I already know how Kendall the GOAT feels.
Well, so I can't. I'm in the mix, so I can't. Yeah, I can't.
I'm going to give my verdict. Once again, this is when it comes to paying attention to what you're saying on these lives. If you don't know what you're talking about, do us all a favor. Shut the fuck up. Simply put, the bet was that a 4-3?
Sure, one thing like you got caught with 1,000 bottles of baby oil and 784 dildos.
Diddy style. If it boils down to this right here. 4-3. No, it wasn't a 4-3. It was a 4-2-5. But you changed the bet within the bet. Then you go to, is it a 4-3 having linemen standing up or hand in the dirt? So therefore, everybody can see four linemen, whether they standing up or hand in the dirt, it's still 4 linemen on the line. That's why they call them 4 linemen. Now,
well, the thing with that though, Q, just like Goat was saying, You have a 4-man front. The only thing that changes from a 4-3 to a 4-2-5 is what happened with the linebackers in the secondary on the back end.
Thank you, Logic.
Yeah.
Thank you, Logic. You notice them guys rotate and move all the time. Whether they go to 2 linebackers or 3,
depending
or
on
either whether they go to 5 DBs.
Yeah.
It was a disguised coverage. And that's what he's so confused for, because he can't really tell what's going on. The guy moved over from the slot position over into the linebacker to give them boys an extra hand. So a 4-2-5 converted to a 4-3.
But it was still 4 linemen on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. So we here at Black Cat deem the defendant, Mr. Howard Loudmouth Johnson, is what his last name is now gonna be. We deem this nigga guilty. Exiled to the loudest motherfucker in the room. We shall see Howard no more on Black Cat, unless it is to come on here to rectify what he has done. You, sir, now is an outcast over in this motherfucker. I shall not see your name or hear your voice anymore. If you see this motherfucker as a moderator in the chat, get rid of this motherfucker.
Until he pay that bet. If y'all on other platform, and he gonna say, I don't give a fuck, because you know the main platform where he be at. So he'll be like, cause he act like he didn't know we even existed. So he don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But if you see the non-bet paying nigga, wrong ass nigga, and if you know him from back in the day, from the Big Cat Show, when he first stepped on the motherfucker, he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. He always talking about bringing back Cam Newton and some of the dumbest fucking takes.
PJ Walker.
PJ Walker. Some of the dumbest fucking takes. That's why he know football. You come on and you ruin people's show, is what you do. All loud and shit, not knowing what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, I'm on your ass.
All right, go. Y'all boy might have to shoot the one after this one, man. You and Howard, boy, god damn.
Man.
But see where he went back, he said, yeah, donate it to your show. We don't beg you for money.
Yeah. Damn, y'all on Howard ass.
You made a bet.
JP, if you see that motherfucker, that Dorchester Road talking motherfucker from Charleston over here, you get rid of this motherfucker if you see him, unless he talk about paying that bet. But I doubt it. Because the type of man that'll sit up on a live and argue with a nigga and renege on a bet is not welcome around here. Because that right there tell me your character is dishonorable. You are less
the same thing. I
than a
gotta
fucking
question
man.
that character. Gotta question that character, man. Yeah.
Yeah, your character ain't shit. You gonna argue with a nigga for a whole fucking hour on video, and then once you look around, you run in the middle of the bet, you haul ass, but we see you on everybody else podcast, you acting like the shit don't exist. Like you just ain't bet a motherfucker. Now that's some dirty shit, ain't it? That just tells you what type of cat you're dealing with.
Everybody else telling you, hey, but it's a 4-3, it's a 4-3 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 4 men on the line of scrimmage. But you're arguing people down, and then you don't even bother to go do your damn research to see or let people tell you that you can stand up on the end. It's just a stance, brother. Go do your research. And a lot of y'all are guilty of, a lot of people are guilty of that. You don't know what the Bryce Young Alabama shit. And motherfuckers ain't watched the Alabama goddamn game.
Yeah. Exactly. So today when we drop the link today, I don't want to hear shit from anybody that come on here except for is Howard guilty or not guilty. We are holding Black Cat caught up in this motherfucker today. So make sure, as I drop the link to this bitch right here, you come on up in here with your verdict. MDJ, what's going on?
What's going on, man? Howard already guilty.
Is he guilty or
he already get?
I'm too late.
In the court of public opinion.
Oh, he was guilty without a shadow of a doubt.
Oh damn, man! I can't. I was gonna be his public defender, man, but I don't give a fuck about my client.
Well, go defend him. Go ahead.
I don't give a fuck about the client. Like his ass. I got shit to do, man. I'm finna go to McDonald's, man. Like his ass. He ain't loud.
Man, hold on, MDJ. Now, what proof did you have to defend him?
I was gonna get him to take a plea deal, man. I want a 4-3. It was a 4-3 front. I didn't want a 4-3, man, but I don't give a fuck about Howard, man. We good, man. He guilty. Fuck Howard.
Damn, you said fuck him.
Yeah, he's fine, man. He's fine. He'll be all right. He'll be okay, man.
Damn, Howard, you should feel like shit when you watch this back over.
Okay, man.
Motherfucker say fuck you.
Fuck, he'll be all right. He'll be okay.
You really got to not be shit for somebody to just say fuck you.
It's it.
Public defender don't care about his clients, man. Fuck him.
You right about him.
Did you get paid?
Public defender getting paid by the state.
Did you get paid as a public defender?
Yeah, I was gonna help him out, man. He'll be okay. Good.
Hopefully Wiley can come in here and be his public defender here.
Yeah,
I tell you what, I'm a generous man. And I think,
No, Q, I ain't doing that. That dude's guilty, man. What's wrong with this? You ain't set me up like that. No, Q. Good try, though. Good try.
Dang,
Wiley, you better
I
get,
can't get
you better get some of that. You better get a little bit of that state money, Wiley.
No, I'm good on that one. I'm good on
That boy Chester Cat was making me laugh. He said,
"How goddamn Ronnie."
What it
Ronnie?
do?
What's going on, Ronnie?
What his ass on the
He
chopping
guilty.
block? What his
What
ass
you
on
say,
the
Ronnie?
chopping
What you
block?
say, Ronnie? Innocent or guilty? That nigga guilty. Ah,
That
damn.
nigga guilty, man.
Ronnie
Hey,
Young.
man, he been guilty since I met his ass.
Wait a minute, Ronnie. Maybe there's some kind of is he right on anything?
Man, he right. He got a mouth. That motherfucker can talk his ass off. I know that. He got me beat. Yeah,
I give him one thing. I give him one thing he's right about. I give him one thing he's right about. He was right about Bryce Young. That's not the only thing I agree with his ass with. That goddamn Bryce Young.
Hey, well, the story ain't over on Bryce yet, man. Don't do that.
Man, that story
ain't over.
That story.
Here we go with that shit right now. This motherfucker out of Carolina.
That motherfucking story was goddamn done before he got drafted, man.
I can't do this with Ronnie today, man.
Ronnie, what Baker say?
I'm not doing this with your ass today. I'm not doing it.
We focused on Howard today. We focused on Howard, man.
Hey, well, I think y'all know we're gonna have to put Howard in protective custody, right?
Who gonna protect him?
Well, no, I'm just saying, cause see, you know how in prison you gotta when y'all make bets, they don't take that lightly if you don't pay it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
gonna let that nigga stab his ass.
Like they do child, like they do the child molesters in the motherfucking.
Yeah. They got to put him in there, cause he don't like to pay bets. You know, they're gonna get a hold of him if he don't pay that bet now.
Damn, y'all treating that nigga like a child molester. God damn.
I'm just saying, that's where they put him, Q. That's where they put him.
My door's still open, man. If Howard give me $50, I get him up off the hook for that $100 bet, man. But he gonna have to pay me $50. I can make the argument for him. He pay me $50, he ain't gotta pay the $100.
Yeah,
pay me $50.
That's a deal right there, boy.
I get you out
You be
there.
waiting on that shit.
Oh yeah, get you right back out here in these streets, man. You be in the chat on the show, everything. $50.
Oh boy.
Twan Don, is he innocent or guilty, man?
What's up, man?
Twan Don.
Donis, what's up?
What up with all y'all, man? How y'all feeling, man? Good afternoon.
Well, alrighty then. I don't recognize you without your ass crying. Last time I saw you here, you been crying like a motherfucker. What you want, Tom?
I won't cry about nothing.
You won't let me talk. You won't let me talk. Then you ran your ass up out of here.
Sound like you need some representation, Twan. What's up?
Gotta figure out what the fuck Twan want. What do you want? What?
We got
Representation.
we got a free public defender, Twan. MDJ public defender for everybody today.
Okay, appreciate that, man. Hey, Kendall told me it was his show, so I left. He was absolutely correct.
What's been on that? No. You cut people off, man, all the time. I'm trying to make a point on my show. If you're talking about the last show.
So what happened on that show was I didn't say anything. You called out the wrong person. I had my shit on mute, and you kept saying Twan. But I'm like, damn, kid, that's why you gonna keep calling me out?
No, but that's what you come on here today for? To do that?
I did not start that.
I
didn't answer the question.
Man, you hold my client guilty for some shit he did last week, man. It's a new day, man. It's a new day.
No shit.
It's a new day, man.
That's a damn cue, bro.
Twan, what you talking about, Twan? I'm not used to you in a regular voice. I'm used to you crying.
No, there wasn't no cue to new Don King.
Fuck you talking about, man?
I ain't talking about nothing, man. It's a new day.
My client been on the straight and narrow.
You ain't got shit to say.
Is the nigga guilty?
Yeah, Twan, what you got to say about how?
I guarantee you he ain't listened to the show before he come up here.
Oh, no, I just got here, bro. I just got here.
Let's get you the fuck up out of here. Let's get you. Let's get your last word. Last words, motherfucker.
Why y'all can't fill me in?
Why don't you wait and see the goddamn weather of the show before you
read what JP. JP said, Q love to get Twan started. Pure T niggatry.
I must say so myself.
No, Kitty, the bet is already fixed. I told him to keep that little ragged ass money. But the whole thing about it, if you come on this platform, another platform, and you making bets or you running your damn mouth, you don't know for these shows, Panther Base show, Falcon Base show, what the fuck ever, they about football. People go ahead to talk football. But then you running your mouth and making bets and shit and you don't know football. Bruh, and then somebody give you video proof, Google proof, whatever. People in the chat, people on the panel, and then fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I know what the hell I'm talking. Bruh, you wasn't gonna pay the bet. No, at the beginning,
so you backed out of the Ronnie bet? You backed out of the Ronnie bet?
No. This
Howard, man. It's Howard, man.
I don't even know Howard. I ain't never been on this. I keep hearing about this dude. I ain't never been on the show with him.
Why we got to start back over?
You
gotta go all the way back through the beginning.
I've never been on a show with Howard ever. I heard of him, but
listen, man. Twan worked third shift, man. He just woke up, man. Hold on, man.
Twan like cancer. Twan like penicillin.
I thought Howard was on. Used to be on the show when Twan was on Big Cat show back in the day. He must not have been on the show then.
I think that
nah, he came at the tail end after Twan.
Oh, okay.
After Twan.
Tail end. Because he ain't been making sense then, and he ain't making sense now.
Yeah. It'd been too many live motherfuckers around that time back in the day. No, that was afterward.
Oh, okay.
Man, Zach Rappaport said he just broke.
Anyway, Twan, it was $100 bet. It was $100 bet was made that we was not in a 4-3 defense on one of the sets that during the Chargers game. Now I ask you, Twan, what's the difference between a 4-3 and a 3-4?
It's a big difference.
Okay, what's the difference?
On the defensive front, tell us the difference.
That's right,
4-3.
Twan, you played on the D line too.
Yeah, I played defense. On the 4-3 defensive front, you got 4 guys up there. Usually got an edge up there. Can come from off of either side. On the 3-4, you got that nose tackle and them 2 tackles to the side of him. You know,
nose tackle, right?
Right.
Do they normally stand up from time to time? Twan, do they normally stand up?
No, they put their fingers.
The edge rushers. No, the edge rushers we talking about now.
In a 4-3, Twan, in a 4-3.
In a 4-3. Nah, most edge rushers are standing up a little bit.
But have you ever seen edge rushers in a 4-3 stand up? Have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Okay. Now this guy came on here and told us.
They don't normally do it though.
Yeah, but this guy told us that a defensive end cannot stand up on the line of scrimmage.
No, he can't be right up on the line of scrimmage standing up.
Yes, he can, Twan.
Yeah, you can.
You talking about? Well, you talking about the edge, or you talking about?
You sound confused now. Did you play the position or not?
I think Twan. That's why I told him on we talking about a 4-3, Twan. That's why I think he confused. On a 4-3, you can't. As long as you got 4 down linemen, if those 4 linemen are down on the same what's the word I'm looking for? The
line of scrimmage.
The line. There you go. Line of scrimmage. As long as you have to account for them. So that's a 4-man front. So you can stand up. You can stand up. You don't have to have your hand in the dirt.
Yeah, you don't have to have your hands in the dirt. Some do though. You don't though. I mean, it's not to an edge's. Yeah. It's not to his benefit to put his hands in the damn dirt when you trying to get a pass rush or you trying to set the edge.
Yeah, but see, if you're hybrid though, see, we obviously had 2 hybrids standing up on the line of scrimmage in that set because we don't have but 2 prototypical defensive ends on the whole goddamn team. That's Jadeveon Clowney and DJ Johnson. That's the only 2. That's over 6'5", 260 pounds. That's the only prototypical size defensive ends that we got. Everybody else really is linebackers. Or now in the modern day,
this out, Tom.
On the modern day NFL, it's called an edge.
Check this out, Tom. This is what we was running Sunday, and this is how the whole argument got the way it was at.
You got both of the edges standing up.
Both of the edges are standing up. This is a hybrid defense that the Carolina Panthers is running. It's a mix of a 4-2-5, but they have the luxury of taking an extra DB and bringing them down to play a little bit of linebacker.
Right.
That's what the fuck we got going on here.
Right.
It's clear as day, but I just wanted you to take a look at this right here and see for yourself.
What did Howard say?
Howard said
that was a 3-4.
No,
he said that's a 3-4. He said it was a 3-4, dog.
Are they standing up?
Because they standing up on the edge is what he said.
Let me guess. He trying to say the guys standing up is linebackers.
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah. Damn, you must be new.
That's what people think, man.
That this guy's foot, that his foot and his head is on the line of scrimmage. There's the blue line right there. There's the damn blue line.
Right.
You got 2 D tackles in the middle and 2 edge rushers, Twan. Look at that.
When people say when they tell you what type of defense a team runs, they're just only telling you what they primarily run. If you run a 3-4 defense, don't mean you won't run a 4-3 at all.
Yes, that's the base
you
defense.
You will mix it up.
Yeah. That's the base.
Hey, if y'all gonna be the judge and jury,
that's a situational defense.
For us to do that, De Niro, Howard got to actually show up. Because he ran off like a little pussy. It's not my fault he ran off.
He not being a good example for me to come behind. I know that goddamn much. Nigga don't pay his goddamn.
Don't be like him, Ronnie.
No, y'all ain't broke me off the line.
Hey, keep it right there. So you got.
I'm gonna run your ass through the mud, Ronnie.
Hey, don't get no motherfucking ideas, Ronnie. You better pay them goddamn bets.
I can't follow Dumbo. I ain't following Dumbo.
Ronnie, let me tell you something. Okay, Twan, what's up?
I just want to explain.
I'm getting back to you, Ron. I'm getting right back to
the defense, but you guys probably already saw it's a 4-3. You got the 4 guys down on the line. You got the 1, 2, 3 running backs back there. You got both DBs, and they got single high safety. They got one safety cheating up though.
So Twan, take a look right here. Follow my mouse. Can you see my mouse right here?
Yeah.
You see this guy right here where I'm pointing at?
Yeah.
That's your slot corner playing linebacker right here.
Yeah, he just moved in.
Yeah, he just moved in over there. You got corner here. You got corner here, and you got 2 safeties, Xavier Woods and Fuller right there.
Yeah.
But hold a second, Q. Now look at the alignment, y'all. Look at the alignment. If you go to the line and if you're looking at your phone or at your computer or whatever, you straight across 4 men. You go to the second level, straight across 3 men.
3, yeah.
Straight across. You go to the next level. You see what I'm saying? You got 3 men and you got a single high safety. Come on, y'all. You got each level. Yeah. That's all you got. Just count them.
You got one of those safeties cheating up. That's all it is.
The front of the defense can always change, man. Depending on where the linebacker step up to, the front of the defense can change.
Yep.
Period.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, De Niro. Next time you see Howard, wherever you see him at, just ask him why he ran, because we were gonna let him defend himself had he not ran.
Don't bet. Hey, across the Panther Nation, don't bet with a nigga. Don't bet with a nigga.
Don't bet with Howard. You ain't get your money.
I pay my best. Yeah, the fuck you don't.
You bet some money on this?
You ain't never paying me. Yeah. You bet money.
Yeah, he bet money on it.
Hell.
You don't pay bets, man.
Well, for one, PPP had an entirely different play on the screen, and Goat was going to be fair, and he was like, "Let's let PPP decide."
PPP don't know. That nigga don't know plays either. He don't know how to play.
I was like, "It's not the right play." I went back, watched the original video with Howard, and I was like, "Look up this exact play on Twitter."
Oh, for a second, get it.
Ain't no weapons in the court, man. Ain't no weapons in the court, man. Put your gun away, man. Ain't no weapons in the court, man. Put your gun up.
Whatever personal stuff y'all
got. Go to the car and come back, man.
Nope. We ain't gonna do that here. Because that man let me come up on his platform yesterday and argue with another cat. And like I told him, he welcome any day over here. This is my show. You welcome any day over here. I ain't got nothing against PPP. I had something against it. Like I said, I buried the hatch. The hatchet, the sling blade, what the fuck ever, that's buried. That's done.
That's all good, but he don't know how to read. He don't know how to break plays out.
I'm asking you. I'm respectfully asking you. Don't bash the man over here.
I'm not bashing him.
That's all I'm saying.
God damn, y'all pure niggatry today, boy. Whoo, Ronnie.
The bad part about
it. What to do, Q? What to do?
I'm sorry, Lodge. Give me 1 second. Ronnie, do you see how bad this shit could go for you?
Oh, yeah.
Put your gun away, man.
Somebody said it's a 245. Who the fuck?
Hello?
Shut up.
Oh, what?
Where's the 245 at? Somebody in the chat said this is a 245.
Man, must be can't hear. Hello?
Yo, what's up?
I say hello.
Who you talking to, Q?
I've been trying to talk to Ronnie.
Oh, Q. I'm listening, man.
Now, Ronnie.
What it do?
Ronnie, I don't care what channel you on. I don't care if you on Big Cat. I don't care if you on Unk channel. I don't care if you on John 1 Carolina, PNP, Duncan. I don't give a fuck where you at. If you run and I got to chase your ass, and every live you see, I'm gonna be posting links to what you said all over the fucking lives.
The money is on the table.
I'm gonna be the nightmare.
I told you that. The money on the table, man.
Right.
It ain't my money.
I'm gonna be the nightmare from hell. You gonna call me the little Chucky doll? I'm gonna be on your ass.
Hey, I don't have a running bone in my body, man. I'm through. I got had 2.
We commend you for that, Ronnie. We commend you for that, Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm standing tall, man. Hey, I made the bet.
Okay.
Made the bet,
I ain't want
man.
to have to chase it down. I ain't want to have to
Nah,
chase
we
it.
ain't gonna do that. We don't look.
I don't
You don't
mind.
look too athletic, Q. I don't want to do that to you, man.
That's
I
real
don't
man
mind though.
shit, right?
I'll
That's
go.
real man shit.
Yes, sir. That's
You got
grown
more
man
nuts
right
than
there.
Howard. I tell you that. Howard ain't got no nuts over here.
No, I ain't saying the
I'll tell you
Bible. You
that
gotta
now.
pay your dues, man. You gotta pay your dues. That was God. That was what they said in the Bible. A man has to pay what he weigh, man. So hey,
That's a fact.
I don't want to mess
Hey,
up. I
hey,
don't want to
look.
mess up that
Talk that
relationship I
talk,
What
got with you
Ronnie.
and
scripture you get
Lord.
that from? I
I
like
would
it,
just
Joey.
turn PPP
Hey,
on.
Kendall.
Hey, you
Pay what
know
he
that
weigh.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
dude.
He ain't say it like that, but you
What you
know
say?
that I'm talking about.
What you say, Kitty? That got
I
that
had
Ronnie
just
something, boy. What's he say?
when we ended the show here yesterday, I went over to PPP because I noticed they were live, and I heard Howard talking about Goat and talking about how Goat was wrong and
He being
Goat owed him
messy. He
money and
being
stuff
messy.
like that. And I was like, oh hell no!
He being messy.
Mm-hmm.
I
He
was like,
over there
don't be
gossiping.
talking about my boy now.
He over there gossiping.
Hey,
Now,
Kendall,
once
can I ask
Goat
you a
pull up
question?
on his ass.
Yeah, but this
I'm
the
gonna pull
thing.
up on you now.
He literally went from two shows. He went from Black Cat to PPP, and both chats told him the same thing. That bro, you wrong. So
Tell him
it
the
took.
same shit. And he
So
said, no, I'm not.
come on, man.
Okay, well, you didn't honor your bet anyway. People telling you wrong. I ain't telling you wrong because I'm in on the bet. Now
You
you
don't want to
choose
hear
to
that
pay it
shit,
or not.
Goat.
That's
You
some
don't want
fuck
to hear
shit.
that shit, Goat. You don't want to
Yo,
hear that shit.
Okay, well, that's why I say I bet not see his ass over here no time soon. Cause
Hey,
Hey,
there's a
man.
bunch
Kendall.
of motherfucker that talk that crazy shit, but they back over ya. Yeah.
They better start holding his ass accountable. Y'all better get with these podcasters, bro. They can't let motherfuckers come over there talking shit when they ain't paid their shit.
hey, that's
Hey,
on the podcast. That's on the podcast
Yep.
I
because
just want to
the
be,
same
I just want to
nigga
be clear on
make a
something, though.
bet. The same nigga make a bet on your shit and renege on it.
Nah, you can't do that. Once you renege, your ass need to be in renege jail. You don't get to come out that motherfucker.
MDJ gonna try to bail you out though. Now he for a nominal fee, he might work on the case for
Yeah.
you now.
Yeah. Well, y'all ever seen Power? Y'all ever seen Power before?
Yeah.
Yes, that's a damn good show, man. I miss Ghost.
Hey,
That nigga been
this
dead
nigga
for
Cooper
3
Sacks over
seasons.
here. Cooper Sacks. Cooper Sacks.
Hey, Kendall, can I ask you a question, though?
Hey, look,
Now, I
we
got
can
this,
get
I
y'all to
gotta get something
anything, man.
clear.
We can get y'all to anything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All
Yeah.
day.
So listen, if I speak for myself on a situation, it don't have nothing to do with you. Like, and I think a lot of times when we make comments or we make reference to something, we say, this is my opinion. You telling me that because you cool with somebody, but I'm not cool with that person, that I can't, that it's a problem with saying he can't read defenses. That ain't bashing him. He can't.
No,
Why you keep
Quan.
talking about PPP, man? Why you keep
Oh
talking about him,
shit.
bro?
Here we go.
See,
What they
What that
telling you
nigga
is
do to
this,
you,
bro. This
Twan?
what they telling you.
No,
What
This
that
because
is
nigga
what
do
they
to you?
telling you, bro.
I was bashing
You
him.
come over here and talk about
Like the
him on your
video,
show. You talk
man.
about him on your own show, dog. You never talk about that
Huh?
man on your show. Why the fuck you over here doing it, dog? That's all
Damn,
they
that's the
telling you,
hell of
bro.
a
Put your
point.
gun up, man. Put your gun up, bro. That's all they
That's
saying,
one
man.
hell of a
Just put
point.
it
I
up.
ain't hear you talk shit but that
Just put
man
it
since
up.
that one day you did that video.
Yeah, we
All
in the
right,
courthouse, man.
Hello?
MDJ, you
Perfect
Hey,
done?
storm.
you
All right,
right
you
here
done? Okay, so
at
I'm gonna ask
the
the question
at
again.
the metal
I'm
detector,
gonna ask the
man. Put
question
that
again.
gun up. We at the metal detector
Here
now,
we
Twan.
go.
Put that gun
I
up.
got you. I got you. So all I'm asking Gold is that, how's that disrespectful?
Because I respectfully asked you just a minute ago to please don't do that. But then you made it your business just a minute
Don't
ago
do
to,
what?
to,
What are
to,
you
to,
saying? Do
to
what?
engage again. Why did you engage
Yep.
it? Why are you engaging again? Like, drop it, bruh.
Like the mother video.
It's,
That's right,
I don't
JP.
think he
Like the
can
video.
go. It's in his nature. He likes to make sure he get it off his chest.
You
I don't know why the fuck
silly.
he feel like over here is the place to get it off his chest. He got
I'm
his
not trying
own
to
show.
get.
Go talk shit about
I'm
the
not
man.
trying to get anything
Go
off
do
my
a fucking
chest.
thumbnail. Go do a thumbnail. Say fuck this motherfucker and go start a show and talk about him. But you ain't gonna do that. You come over here and tell us about this motherfucker. I don't
All I
care.
said, all I said was he couldn't read defenses.
That's the indictment
So
on
go
his
do a
abilities,
video and
though.
say he
Hey,
can't
listen,
read
man.
defense.
All
Go
right.
do a
That's the
video on him.
indictment on his
Okay.
abilities, man. You taking his marketing scheme down. How
Buddy,
he
shut the
market
fuck
himself.
up, man. Ain't nobody talking to you, man.
Man,
Ooh.
That's on him.
bullshit.
Oh, you shouldn't be talking shit no way. You took that L on Saturday from the Memphis niggas. I've been waiting on your motherfucking ass. Get on this bitch and talk that shit now. You took
We've
that
been
L
doing
Saturday,
that all year.
motherfucker.
Get him,
You
We've
Ronnie.
been
took
taking
Get
that
that
him,
L
L,
all
Ronnie. You
year.
motherfucker,
open that
Saturday. Now you want to
motherfucker.
Powerful
talk
You
shit.
open
niggatry.
that can of worms. You open that can of get him, Ronnie.
Got him.
I was quiet. I wasn't saying shit.
We've been trash all year, and
I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit now. If you would have won, you would have been talking your shit.
you know what I didn't do though? I didn't bet on it.
Breach.
That's okay. Hey man, I got money to lose,
I didn't
motherfucker.
bet no
I'll
money
take
on
some
it.
more though. I'll take some more.
I ain't bet no
I
money
should have
on it.
bet your ass. That's what I should have did.
You know.
Lord
But I,
have mercy.
but I did bet you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't bet no
Hey
money on
man,
that
hey,
shit.
the money is on the table, man. It's just
All
ready
right.
for you to
Yeah, I've got
grab.
it written down,
Respect.
Twan.
Respect.
It's
Respect.
just ready for you to
I
I,
ain't
grab.
lying, bro.
I would.
Ain't WWE in this
I'm not gonna say
motherfucker today.
nobody's name. I was just trying to get some man shit out the way, asking Goat that question. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Why
You know what
don't
I'm
you
saying?
just do a
Just so
show
I
and
can just
cater
know.
to this nigga, Twan?
I'm not even talking about that. I'm
Huh?
just talking to fucking Goat. Like don't don't come at me like you gonna try to make some new rules on me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? When niggas been doing that shit.
My nigga,
He
you
can do
still
whatever
won't
he
drop
wants.
it. You still won't drop it.
Hey,
You
you
know
need to
what the
do a
fuck you
debate
doing.
off. You
You're
need to
smart.
do a
You're
debate
smart.
off, Q.
You're a
All
smart
the
guy. You're a
motherfuckers
smart guy.
that got
You're a
issues
smart
with
guy. You
motherfuckers
keep
and
doing it.
they
You
skills,
keep
you
doing
need
it.
to have a debate
You're
off
a
with them
smart guy. You
motherfuckers.
know what the fuck you're doing. Don't play like you don't know what the fuck you're
Yeah,
doing. You know what the
yeah.
fuck you're doing.
You gonna
Come
get
on now,
us
stop
mixed
it,
up in
man.
some shit
Motherfuckers
that
think
he
Get
they
want to
under,
get
get,
off of his
right,
chest.
right, right,
motherfuckers
right
Ain't
think
now.
got
they
You
nothing to do
getting
with
slick,
under
that.
my
go.
goddamn collar. You getting under my collar. Cause you know what the fuck you're doing.
Go
I
catch
don't
this
step
shit.
out my character like this right here. You getting under my goddamn collar.
Okay.
There
You
we
mad,
go.
bro?
No, it ain't all right. No, I'm not. So you know
Hey,
what the fuck you're
okay.
doing.
Go. You
Okay.
didn't stay up driving too late last
You gonna be
night,
all
did you?
right though. You
I
gonna be all
did,
right
kid.
though.
Actually, I did. Actually, I did.
Hey, look, man. All that tough shit, that ain't you know. If you get that emotional over some shit like this, though, bro, that's on
I
you.
ain't getting emotional, my nigga. I asked you, would you respectfully
Hey,
stop?
hey,
But
look,
but
Leave
nigga,
the
hey, look,
motherfucker
but
alone.
Twan,
But you keep on. You
but you
keep
ain't gonna
on
goddamn
engaging.
talk to me
You
like
keep
that,
on
nigga.
engaging.
Shit.
Okay.
but Twan,
Okay.
they just
Okay.
asked you to let it
This
go,
how I
Shit.
man.
talk to you.
They just
I
asked you
talk
to
to you
let it
like
go,
this.
man. That's
I
all.
talk to
That's
you like
all,
that.
bro. That's
Get
it.
the fuck off the show.
Damn, he got
That's
rid
how I
of him.
talk to you.
God
Get the
damn.
fuck off the show. Damn, my nigga, I brought you the fuck off the show. Get the fuck off the show. That's how I talk to you. You happy? You happy about that? Get the fuck off the show. I told you don't talk about the goddamn man. I told you that. Bro, get the fuck off the show.
Now for a small fee, in about 4 shows, I get you back on this motherfucker. Now I'm telling you,
Get the fuck
just a
off the
little
show.
bit. I'm gonna get you back on this
Go
motherfucker.
got that nigga up out of here. God damn.
And I don't even do
Oh
that,
my
bro.
chest.
You make me step out my character, bro.
Well, yeah. Zach got it right. He finally snapped.
Golly.
For a small fee, I get you back, Twan. A small, real
Damn, man, I
small,
made the whole shit
real small.
motherfucking
I
change.
calm him down for a little bit now. I'm telling you, just a little bit. You be right back.
Boy,
Hold
this
up, man. Let me
lemonade
mute
never
the fuck
tastes
out.
so good today.
Run the shit, Q. Let me mute the fuck out, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Hey, I got you. First and foremost, welcome to everybody that's coming in today. The title is Powerful Niggatry. Just in case you haven't seen it, we're in a position where the niggatry has just shot up the goddamn rafters. So,
Kool-Aid is sweet
like the
today. They
video.
went extra sweet on this
Oh, that
motherfucker.
motherfucker is different today, Roddy.
This that ghetto
Kool-Aid is
Kool-Aid here.
sweet.
That's that ghetto
Kool-Aid is
Kool-Aid.
sweet as hell.
Oh, yeah.
That's that ghetto
Oh, yeah.
Kool-Aid, Roddy. Come on now.
Oh
Come on
yeah,
now.
oh yeah. I'm enjoying every bit of this today. I don't know if it's just the toxicity inside me, but it's just pure with the niggatry. All right. We were talking about defenses today. We were talking about Howard and his lack of intelligence on the defense and his ability to run track because he ran his ass up out of here. So next time you guys see Howard, make sure you let him know he is no longer welcome on this platform. I know he's going to say he don't give a fuck, but guess what, sir? Don't even try it unless you're going to pay gold. Gold is out of $100. Fuck around with Howard. He don't want to pay the bet, so word around the street is Howard don't pay his bets. So if you watching this, Howard, we talking dead to you. Pay your bets, cuz. Now, D'Angelo, how you living today, cuz? What's going on with you, Bubba?
I just unmuted, man, and I heard Goat about to lose all his vocal cords.
Well, that's because he keeps telling Twan to stop talking that crazy shit about other podcasters while he up here. Because like I said, we don't want to get caught in the middle of anybody else's shit. Because I done been in the middle of somebody's shit, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to war for nobody. Why? Because I keep pistols. And I don't feel like shooting my pistol today, so don't fuck with me. I'm not in the mood. So therefore, if you don't want that drama, leave me the fuck alone. I'm not the nigga to play with. But anyway, I'm just like, I'm minding my business when it comes to this stuff, D'Angelo.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it, man. That's how you gotta do it.
Oh yeah. You gotta keep telling that nigga over and over and over and over, leave that shit alone. Bro, go do it on your live. Go do it over there. I guess Go finally had enough of Snap. So on the next episode of Snapped, we now have Kendall to go.
Oh shit.
Hey, look, man, I got him out of speed ticket at first, man, but shit, man, I can't do that.
Yeah, MDJ so damn stupid.
I tried, dog.
For a small fee. For a small fee. Oh, man.
Well, it sounds like Gold is out of patience with him, so I guess you won't see him for a little while.
We'll be back.
Yeah, I'm not getting in the middle of it. I don't got shit to do with that. I'm staying out of it.
No.
Mm-hmm. Got Gold using his inside voice, his outside voice.
Man. Yeah, I think they'll talk it out, man. Them two good brothers, man. Two good brothers.
Okay. I hear you, D'Angelo.
I guess we'll see.
Wally, what's going on over there in Germany?
Hey, man, I'm actually pleasantly surprised that we got rid of that. Well, excuse me. We put that young man on the bench. We should have did this after game one. And, yeah, I was sitting there this week doing my picks. I picked Carolina like I always do. At least I feel like we got a chance.
You know what, Wally? The scary thing is I do believe we have a chance Sunday. And I was going to do a show on this maybe later on, but, bro, I'm very optimistic about Andy Dalton walking into Vegas and stealing the win.
Yeah, gyro, Ebro, non-blitzing ass.
He never.
There you go with that shit, Ronnie.
Gyro, non-blitzing ass. That's what you need to be worried about.
Okay, so Ronnie, hear me out.
No, we got rid of our problem. That non-throwing ass quarterback.
3-4 non-blitzing ass, non-exotic ass defense, non-aggressive.
Ronnie, can you hear me out for a second? Can you hear me out for a second? Can you be open? Can you be open to what I'm about to say?
I'm listening, man. This is a learning opportunity, so I'm learning, man. I got my pen to pen.
But you haven't heard me say it all year that I expect a win. Now, have you?
No, man, I agree. You have been your optimism has been the size of a crumb.
As a crumb. Okay, so let me tell you how big my optimism this week is. It's the size of the earth. God damn it, it's about as big as this universe right now. You know why? Because I have a fighting chance at quarterback. Now, be mindful. He don't have to be a world beater. He just got to come out here and be average. You know what that means? The wide open passes we saw from Deontay Johnson and Adam Thielen is going to actually be completions. That's going to open up the run game. And then on top of that, one thing that nobody's taking into account, everybody in the national narrative is saying the Panthers have failed Bryce. You're going to see inspired football. Inspired. Yes, sir.
I'm so glad you said that, man, because I've been wanting to speak. That shit been making my stomach hurt every fucking time I get on motherfucker. Shut up, Ronnie. Shut the fuck up, Ronnie. Shut the fuck up, Ronnie. Let me talk right now.
Damn. Shut up, Ronnie. Let me talk.
I got a
Go
point
ahead,
to make.
man. Go ahead, get it
'Cause
off your chest, man. Get it off your chest.
I'm so sick of the fucking national media, man, taking up for Bryce, man, like he ain't had shit to do with this shit, man. True enough, the Panthers organization is dysfunctional. But goddamn it, I ain't gonna sit there and let them motherfuckers sit there and say that goddamn it, we failed Bryce. No, the fuck we did. Now
No, we didn't.
I'll give it the fact that last year he didn't have it was some things that we had problems with last year. I'll even give him that. But goddamn it, when you're the number one overall pick, man, at some point in time, you got to
See,
fucking look
it
in the
always
mirror.
go
Goddamn
back
it.
to that. That's what it
Shut
always
up,
go
Ronnie.
back to.
God damn it, Ronnie, shut up. I ain't asking
That's
no
what it
goddamn
always
question.
go back to. If you the
Shut
number
up, let me
one
talk.
pick, if you the
God
number
damn it, let me
one
talk.
pick,
Hello.
Ronnie, can you let me talk, Ronnie? God damn it. Hold on. You might learn
okay.
something.
All right, go
God
ahead,
damn it.
man. Go ahead. Tell me some shit I
What,
ain't
I,
heard
what I'm
before.
trying to say is, it ain't the goddamn
Good man.
Panthers' fault that this man's footwork is the absolute worst fucking footwork of any
No, it's the
Preach.
quarterback
coach.
of all
It's the coach.
motherfucking time. They ain't got
It's
shit
the
to do with
coach
the
that
coach.
got a hold of his
And
ass and
no,
didn't do
no, the
Shut
fuck
shit.
they
up,
don't.
Ronnie.
Shut up, Ronnie.
Come on, Ronnie.
Goddamn.
Be quiet, man.
Go home, Roger.
We
What y'all
finna
doing
we
running like that?
Mute
Ronnie
his
got an
ass.
opinion too.
Mute his ass. Damn.
I'm finna put Ronnie in that goddamn Howard boat. Shut the fuck up, Ronnie. Let me talk. But goddamn it,
Damn.
look, you cannot blame the coach when you goddamn it coming out of college, coming goddamn it with all the accolades this little nigga had. You shouldn't have problems with your goddamn accuracy. You shouldn't have problems with your goddamn footwork. It's certain shit that you should already have. You know what I'm saying? So you can't goddamn sit here and blame the goddamn Panthers organization, goddamn it, like Bryce ain't had nothing to do with this shit. It's Bryce's fault he goddamn failed. It's his goddamn fault. I don't feel sorry for that motherfucker. This motherfucker stole goddamn $37 million goddamn dollars from us. Fuck that shit. It ain't our goddamn fault. Yeah, we got some problems with. We got a melon ass owner that don't know what he doing. Who shouldn't have never took his motherfucking ass in the first place. I don't know what the fuck he was. Even the motherfucker that don't know football should have known. But goddamn Bryce would have never been better than goddamn C.J. Stroud in the goddamn at the next level, at the NFL level. It didn't take a rocket scientist to see that goddamn shit. But a lot of goddamn Panthers fans fell for the motherfucking narrative that the media built on this little motherfucker, and still, I don't know what the fuck Bryce has done to these motherfuckers. I don't know what kind of hole Bryce got, but I've never seen a motherfucking bus be babied so much. Usually when a motherfucker bust, the media jump on their ass about how they playing, but not Bryce. I don't understand it with Bryce. You know what I'm saying? Bryce is still getting all this motherfucking calling, man, and that shit weird to me, man. That shit making me sick to my goddamn stomach.
Hey, D'Angelo, check this out. I had some guys, right, telling me that same stuff, right? I said this, and say Andy gets us 5 wins. Say we get that number, right, this year. They
Mm-hmm.
said, well, what they're going to do, I said, we get to evaluate our team. I don't think y'all
Right,
guys understand it. We got to be able to evaluate the team
right,
to see
right,
if
Mm-hmm.
that guy we traded for, is he okay receiving? We got to sign him next year.
right,
Okay,
right.
Icky, if we sign him next year, we get a better deal on the cap. So we have to
Right.
figure out if he's the left tackle of the future. Hey, is our offensive line okay? Okay, if it's okay, and our receivers are okay, yes, may have to draft somebody. That's fine, but at least we know what we're dealing with. With Bryce, we can't evaluate nothing.
Nope.
Can't evaluate a goddamn thing, man.
You
Can't
don't know
evaluate
nothing.
shit. You don't you, you
That's
don't
why they
you don't know what
benched
the
him.
fuck you
That's
got.
why they benched him. That is not why they getting rid of his ass. That's what a lot of motherfuckers think. We getting rid of Bryce because we benched him. No, they
Man,
benched
Bryce
him
is
because
done.
he wasn't
Bryce is
moving
done.
forward in the process.
Let me tell you something, Ronnie. That Bryce is not built to be an NFL quarterback, man. He has too many fucking flaws. He has too many flaws that can't be fixed. That I mean, even if you fix them, he wouldn't be a good quarterback because he can't the shit that he's struggling
I
with
didn't
is
hear
because
that
of his
shit till he got to us, motherfucker.
motherfucker.
So
You
what the
didn't
fuck
even
are you
know,
talking about?
motherfucker. You didn't even know, goddamn it, goddamn it. You didn't
I
even
didn't
know
hear that shit till he got to
You didn't
us.
even you didn't even watch the
So,
motherfucking college, Ronnie. You don't. All you know that motherfucker won
motherfucker,
a
I didn't
Heisman.
have to watch
Goddamn.
the motherfucker every game to evaluate what the fuck he was gonna be here. He went number
Yeah,
one, motherfucker. We wasn't
what
the
that
only
mean?
team
You
considering
you
him
act
as the
like
number one pick.
you
You act
know how
like
many
out of
guys,
32 teams,
Ronnie.
Carolina was the only team considering him to be the number one pick.
Ronnie, you know how many motherfuckers went number one has been bust, man? Bryce ain't the first and won't be the goddamn
Do you
last.
know how
It
many
happens all the
teams
time.
gave away their number one pick 18 games into their career? Just gave them away. Didn't give a fuck.
No, it ain't
How
many
many other
because
teams did that shit?
ain't many
How many other
motherfuckers been as
teams?
bad as Bryce.
18 games in
Ain't
to the
many
number one
motherfuckers.
pick.
Ain't many motherfuckers been as bad as Bryce. What you don't understand? This boy is historically bad.
Answer the question. How many teams in the NFL have
What I just
gave
say?
away
I
their
just asked you
number
a
one
question.
pick
I just asked
after
a question.
18 games into the season?
I just asked a
Into their
question.
career.
It ain't been many motherfucking catastrophic busts
Exactly. So
like
why
Bryce.
the fuck would you think?
Hey, I have something to say. San Francisco did it, Ronnie.
Oh yeah.
Trey Young,
Trey Lance.
Yeah, he was their number one pick. He was up with
And
number
they
one.
gave more than we did, Ronnie. They gave more.
Pick in the draft.
Ronnie, they gave more than we did.
Ronnie, you said their number one pick.
Ronnie,
please listen. It was their number one pick. So
in the
they
first
gave
round,
up. Yes, it was their number one pick.
I'm talking about the number one pick in the number one
He
spot, bro.
He want to say Wiley number one overall. Number one overall.
The number one overall pick ain't always the best player, dog.
Look at Troy Aikman.
They gave
Look
us
at
3 picks, Ronnie.
Go ahead.
They gave us 3 picks for this nigga, Ronnie. Very rarely is the number one overall pick the best player out of every draft. Very rarely.
You making it seem like he's just the best player in the fucking draft. There's plenty of people who've been the best player.
Troy
and got
Aikman
gave up. Number one just
went 5 and 13. Troy Aikman went 5 and 13 his first year.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Hey man, he was the number one pick in the first round, the first overall pick of the draft. So what you talking?
But Troy Aikman didn't look as bad as Bryce either. Bryce numbers is worse than Jamarcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell numbers. Do you realize that?
Because we was that bad. What the fuck is you talking about?
It ain't got shit to do with us, man. It don't. They ain't got. We was bad. Don't get me wrong.
Before you went into your
I just said we had problems. We did.
We did have Martin Luther King speech. You said that even though we got an owner that's meddling,
that don't stop you from showing your talent. Your melon ass owner, a melon owner ain't gonna stop a motherfucker from showing their talent. What I'm trying to fucking say, boy.
If you don't have a foundation that's stable,
man, you might, the team might struggle, but you gonna show flashes, man. I don't give a fuck. No outside motherfucker gonna stop you from showing your talent, boy. What the fuck you talking about?
The Cowboys quarterback. All these quarterbacks that's succeeding at their position, bro, are standing on a foundation that knows how to do it and have done it before.
Man,
ain't got leadership in the locker room to show somebody how to do it,
man. Yeah, that's true.
What do we got? We don't have nobody in the locker room to show nobody how to do
when it equates to wins, but that ain't got shit to do with your play, man. Your play.
Been winning. What you just said, it equates to wins, but
I'm talking about play. I ain't talking about wins. I'm talking about gameplay. His fucking personal gameplay.
Man, that lead to wins, dude. Whatever your philosophy, your motherfucking culture.
Ronnie, all the people that he just named that were losing, they all were losing just like Bryce was losing. The difference is they was talking about their play. Their play was nowhere near as bad as his. That's what he's saying. He's not talking about wins or losses because they all lost. Every last one of them lost horribly. But the one thing you can say about those other guys is that their play on the field looked like something. They looked like they had some type of talent. And the team, because the team gave those guys an opportunity to showcase that and say, hey, we ain't playing well right now. We're losing games, but this dude looks all right. We did. Bryce didn't give you any of that. I know what you're saying, bro. Because that's the same way I feel. At the end of the day, the worst thing we could have done was to go ahead and pick this guy because he was an anomaly anyway. Because there's a reason
That's
why
the only
nobody his
thing you
size,
basing
there's
your
nobody his
reasoning
size has
on,
ever been picked in the NFL
because
like that.
he's not C.J. Stroud. We didn't pick C.J.
It ain't
Stroud.
about
That's the
being
reason
C.J.
why.
Stroud. It's at the principle of the
Man,
thing.
bro,
He had
it's crazy.
glaring issues, and our franchise chose
Every
to
quarterback
overlook
got
that.
issues when they come to the NFL. They have
No,
to
no, no,
get
no, no,
over
no, no,
that.
no,
They have
no,
to
no, no, no,
overcome
no,
it.
no. These
No
issues
player is a
are that
finished
don't
product when he
they don't
finishes.
transition to the NFL. That's the problem. You cannot be that short and not have a cannon of an arm, or at least be able to run fast. He got neither.
He got neither.
He
He's
had
not
no
really
business getting picked.
agile or
Absolutely
Don't
nothing.
none.
play with strength.
Nothing.
Don't play with strength.
With no superhero
That's
ability.
not what
He
he
Motherfucker
got
had no
is. He's not
nothing.
a
superhero.
quarterback
No
that plays
He
with
superhero
got
ability.
strength.
nothing.
That's
Nothing.
what
No
y'all fail to
superhero ability.
realize. But
Ain't
okay,
about film. That's the truth. If he had anything like Kyler Murray, just any piece of that,
he
people would
is
shut their
not
mouth.
He
Kyler
would be
Murray.
cold.
And
What
Rock
that's the
are you
solid.
problem. That's the
comparing?
problem, Ronnie. That's the problem because he's not like him at all. He don't have any of
Why?
those traits.
Every
The only
quarterback
reason
is
why
their
Kyler
own
Murray is
individual,
succeeding in
my
the
guy.
league,
You
the only reason why
comparing
Kyler
him
Murray is
to
succeeding
another
in the league right
quarterback
now is because
has nothing to
he's
do
fast
with
and
what
lightning
his
and he got a
abilities
rocket
is.
arm. That's the
You're
only reason why he
comparing him
succeeds.
to another quarterback that is totally different from him. Kyler Murray is only
I'm
short,
comparing him to people
motherfucker.
that are successful that's
Kyler
around his
Murray
size.
has
He don't
speed.
have
Kyler
any of
Murray
those
has
traits.
speed
I'm
that's so
comparing his
different than any
traits.
other
I'm
quarterback in the league.
comparing his traits. And his traits say he
But
cannot,
they not
this
the
will never
same
work.
quarterback, bro. He's
They're
just
not the
short.
same. No, they're not.
They just short, my dude. That's the
No,
only
it ain't just,
reason
if
why
it was
you
that
comparing
simple,
them.
if it was that simple, we'd be fine. If it was that simple, we'd be fine.
What other trait does they have that's similar then? Please tell me. Him and Kyler Murray.
But that's
They don't
you're
have
making
no
my point.
traits
You're
similar.
making my point for me.
Nothing but size,
You're
man.
making my point
Why
for
are you
me.
bringing them up then if you're not comparing them? What are you saying?
What?
Ronnie, what you
Listen,
like
you
about
know something?
Bryce?
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
What
on.
is it
I
that you
need you
like?
to
What do
listen
Bryce
to me
got?
right now and not
Bama.
talk. I need you just to listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna speak
Okay,
slowly,
start,
slowly,
bro.
so you
You
understand.
got the
I need
floor.
you
You
not to talk.
talking. You
Listen, this
talking.
is
Go
what I'm
ahead.
telling you. This is what I'm telling you. The only reason Kyler Murray is in the league being as short as he is and succeeding is because he is fast as lightning. He got he got twitchy hips and he got a rocket of an arm. If he didn't have either one of those, he'd be in the same situation as Bryce.
It's
But
Bryce.
guess what?
The same situation.
Bryce is in the league and don't have the speed and don't have the arm. So do you know what's going to happen with him?
No,
And
tell
then,
me, Cleo.
hold
Tell
on,
me,
hold on.
Cleo.
Let me add on what you about to
Go
say,
ahead,
Lobby.
Cleo. Tell me what it is, Cleo. Since you love the goddamn people.
Hold on, Lobby. Let me say this real quick before you go. And then the
Goddamn
fact that
Cleo Jones. That's what
he
I'm
don't
starting
got what the
calling
fuck
your
they
ass.
said he had was a fucking quick processing fucking ability,
Since
a
you know
brain.
Cleo.
That
He
part
God
too.
don't
damn.
got that.
That part too.
The superpower that he's supposed to have, he don't have.
See?
With us, he don't.
Dude,
Motherfucker.
Ronnie, can you stop saying that?
Ronnie, it
Hell
don't
no,
matter.
I
Nobody's
can't.
you
Because
talking
I
about
haven't seen
physical
it
traits,
anywhere
Ronnie.
else.
You're talking about physical traits. Forget
Physical
the
Until I
team.
traits.
see him fail with somebody else, bro,
Forget the
I'm not
team.
going to
What are
say
you
Oh
he's
not
my
not.
understanding
God.
about that? No team is gonna be able to change that.
When are y'all
No
gonna
team.
understand
No
that
team.
high
These
school?
are physical
No,
traits.
let me tell you something, Ronnie. If Bryce was all that, as bad as Miami need a quarterback right now, knowing that don't you think they would
This
be
the
calling
third
our
week
goddamn
of the
phone,
season, fool.
trying to goddamn
Bro.
get him?
He may stay with
Yeah,
us, fool. I don't know where he's
for a
going to
starting
go.
quarterback.
I'm not going to act like I know where he can't go versus where
If
he
he was
going to go.
worth anything, you better bet your sweet ass Miami be on the phone with us right now trying to work out a deal.
They say
Oh,
that's the only reason you bringing up
hold
Miami
on, Ronnie.
because you bring it.
Hold on,
Okay.
Ronnie. Let us read read the money, Q. Read the money.
Yeah. The head of the snake on offense is the QB. If he's ass, everyone looks like ass. Shout out to King JP for that super chat. Yeah.
I
Exactly.
don't
He
JP.
disagree with
was
that. I don't
everybody.
Very
disagree with
true.
that. We looked like ass the first two games. I'm not disagreeing that we didn't. But I'm just saying, bro, to assume that this man is chop suey because we got him and
He's
he
worse
didn't
than
do
Chop
shit
Suey. He's worse than Chop
Ronnie, he regressed.
is
He got
crazy.
more help and he regressed. He got more help and he
The
regressed.
whole team regressed. The defense regressed game one with the Saints. We went
I'm
6
not talking about the
drives
defense.
and couldn't
The
fucking
defense ain't
stop
on
the
the field. The
motherfucker.
defense ain't on the field with
The
Bryce Young. Bryce
defense
Young
got
on
the
there by
ball
himself.
before we did against the Saints and let
That's man,
goddamn
you
Derek
killing me.
Carr
You
throw
killing
a
me. You
bowl
kill
on
your
our
defense
motherfucking
when
ass.
you go a bunch of 3 and outs and
First
can't move
drive
the
of the
ball.
game,
You kill your defense.
We was
Yeah.
playing
So
from
that's you
behind.
blaming the
We
defense
won,
running. So
motherfucker.
that's what you're doing, Ronnie.
You blaming the defense for Bryce Young going 3 and out 6, 7, 8 times in a row. Yeah,
Hey,
good job,
hey,
buddy. That
bro.
makes
But
sense.
last year,
It's facts
last year
though.
was the offensive line and the receivers.
It's
Now it's the
facts.
defense. That's crazy.
Ronnie pitiful,
It's
man.
facts,
Ronnie,
man.
you pitiful, Ronnie. You a pitiful.
The man got all this help, and now he looks worse. I know he jumped past, did all that mess last year, but it's even worse now.
But Logic, it's the organization fault.
You cannot blame. The organization has been bad. We all know this. We're not going to give them no escape. But you could not sit there when that man got a clean pocket and got the least amount of pressures in the NFL after 2 weeks and have those type of numbers. He threw the ball
But
over 30,
Logic, they
almost
broke
30
his
times.
confidence, Logic.
Almost 30 times.
They
And it
broke
has
his
85 yards
confidence.
to show for it.
The organization
They
failed him,
stopped the
Logic.
boy.
The organization, yeah,
Yeah,
the
Logic, they
organization failed.
failed him.
No, what the organization did was made a huge mistake by picking this dude.
Right.
He had
That's
no
what
business
happened.
even being in the first round.
He should
There's
have
a
been
reason
drafted
why
with.
you
I'm
don't
He
got
should
seeing
but
have
a
been
people
handful
do
of
drafted.
guys
He should have
that's
videos.
been drafted.
5'9", 5'10",
He should have been drafted with
185
Stetson
pounds.
Bennett.
There is a
Him and
reason. This is a big
him and
man's
Stetson
league.
right. Him and Stetson Bennett should have been
They,
drafted around about the same
They
time.
absolutely right. Him and Stetson Bennett should have been
God
right there
dang.
together. Absolutely.
So you mean tell
But
me
it was
we
Frank.
gave up damn near 5-6 picks for Stetson Bennett?
Hell, Stetson Bennett would have been better.
That's
Yeah, he got
insane.
more. He got a live on compared to Bryce.
Exactly.
Oh my
But it was
God.
Frank. It was Frank Wright's scheme. It was Frank Wright's scheme.
Nah, you
Man,
can't. At the end of the day,
Frank
that
Wright
man has
said
played enough football and coached enough football to know what to
to
put
know
somebody in.
what the
And you
fuck.
got a
Right,
guy out here
right.
is refusing to act right, refusing to put an
But
armband on,
Logic,
refusing to read defenses, refusing to let.
Logic. There are people doing videos saying that the Carolina Panthers broke Bryce Young.
Man,
Yeah,
Bryce was broke before he got here.
that's the narrative. That we
That's
have
what
a
my.
Bryce,
dysfunctional
Bryce was broke
franchise.
before the fuck he
That
got here.
players
But
come here.
nobody.
They say this is a cemetery dump for careers now.
But look
At the
though,
quarterback
everybody.
position.
But I want all y'all to listen. Everybody. I mean everybody. Even my family. Even my friends are saying the same thing as this media. Is like he didn't have no weapons. He
See?
didn't have no O line. They say the exact same thing. It's like, why do y'all make so many excuses for Bryce, but yet with with everybody else, they don't make excuses for her. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just him.
Because your environment dictates your actions a lot of times. And if your
Man, shut up,
environment is
Ronnie.
fucked up,
Shut up, Ronnie. I know you ain't never played liquor football.
Ron,
Shut up.
Ronnie,
I'm
Ron,
telling you, bro.
Ronnie, Ronnie,
Nigga, you
Ronnie,
That's
talking
his
crazy. They
environment.
ain't got nothing
That's
to do
his
with nothing.
Ronnie,
environment
Shut your
Ronnie,
dumb
bro,
ass
bro.
up, man.
Ronnie.
That motherfucker
If,
Ronnie just ain't gonna
Ronnie,
change shit, boy. He done said that shit over and
if that
over,
was
boy. He
true,
ain't gonna
Ronnie,
change.
explain why the quarterback that's going to come out there has double the
Oh,
stats he had
what's up
in
with Caleb
4
Williams?
games in 1 game.
Talk to me about Caleb Williams. Talk to me about Caleb Williams.
What about him?
Why isn't he producing? If
But here's
y'all making such a big deal about, hey, every team is built equal, you got everything is has to do with you being the number one pick, number one
no
overall.
one said that, Ronnie. That's the
But that's
problem.
what you pretty much saying the
No,
difference
no,
between
I'm not.
Bryce
No,
is and other
no,
quarterbacks.
no,
No,
I'm not,
no.
Ronnie. What I'm trying to say is this, and please listen. I watched all the film last year, and when you look at the first 2 games this year, his pocket presence, it hasn't improved. His
It
footwork
has.
has improved. No, it
It
hasn't
has.
improved.
I know
No.
I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing.
What? So what I'm saying, that's all on him. Now, the offensive line was.
How can you say that?
Hold on. The offensive line, according to PFF, was ranked number 14 in the league. If you have a middle of the pack offensive line and you are getting sacked, and the sacks he got, but half of the sacks where he ran into it. So that's pocket presence.
But when
Hey,
I would look
hey,
at the man in
hey,
the
hey,
pocket,
hey,
bro.
y'all hold up. Hey, y'all hold up. Hey, Tony, if you got time, Tony, pull up for 2 fans in the stand. Pull up, Tony. Two two Bryce in the stands.
You guys
Oh
want to keep
hell
trying to
no.
skate by and give this man excuses, but at the end of the day, we
It's
gave
no
him an arm
excuses,
and a
bro.
half,
Yes, it
and this
is,
is what we
Ronnie. You
get
are
from him.
giving him
He
It's
excuses.
didn't
Yes, you
absolutely
are.
progress. He
terrible.
did not progress at all, bro, as a
Oh my
quarterback in the
gosh.
NFL. But he did not stand on foundation that prepared him to progress, bro. He
So,
came
so
in
Ronnie,
for
you
it.
don't think the offensive line better? You don't think the offensive line
Yes,
playing better?
I agree this year, yes. So he should
What about the
improve.
receivers? What about the receivers?
Yeah,
Yes. I agree
thank
this
you.
the talent on offense is much better than last
Then
year.
what is the problem then?
Then what's the problem then?
The problem is that he got an owner dude that is making decisions not
That
in
ain't got
favor
shit to
of
do with his
What they got to
play,
do with
man.
him on the football
That
field,
ain't got
Ronnie?
shit to do with him on the football field, Ronnie. Quit saying that dumb shit.
Now, Ronnie,
So
if you and
everybody
Ronnie,
better, but he worse.
Ronnie, now if you just said that regarding the defense, that they took all the defensive pieces away, I would agree with you. That's the owner decision.
so why we don't blitz on defense? Let's move the
What they
needle a
got to
little
do?
bit.
What they got to do with Bryce,
Okay, what that
Ronnie?
got to do
Why
with Bryce,
why don't
Ronnie?
we
Okay,
blitz on defense?
We
Ronnie,
saying
Ronnie,
about Bryce now.
Why are
Ronnie,
we
Ronnie,
Said
aggressive
he a
on defense?
pass.
hold on a second, Ronnie. No, watch this. No blitzing last year, and we ended up with what? I think it was top 10 overall defense.
But
No
we didn't
blitzing,
stop the run.
but no blitzing,
We didn't
Ronnie.
stop the run on defense last year.
I didn't say we did. I said,
So how we ended
What
up
does
with a
that
top
got to
five
do with
defense is
Ronnie?
not a collection of what
What
the
is it?
I
defense
mean,
was
with
last year.
Bryce.
it is, Ronnie. What you're doing, you picking one stat, but the other stats, Ronnie, showed
I'm
otherwise.
looking at the mentality of the defense, dude. That's what I'm
Ronnie,
looking at. I'm not
Ronnie,
Okay,
looking
don't
at
Ronnie.
you,
All right,
Ronnie,
Ronnie.
Ronnie,
Boy,
don't you
just
know
talking
some of your
circles.
best defenses don't blitz? They can get pressure with a
yeah, but
4-man
y'all
front.
have said it yourself. We missing pieces, but we still not aggressive at all. That don't have
If the
nothing to do with
offense
the
was
pieces.
better, we could blitz more. We not even in a position to blitz motherfuckers, to be
Nah,
honest with you.
bro. What? Okay, let me ask you this: if we got rid of Chin, if all these players they got is in the built body of a 3-4 defense, the linebackers. Why ain't we blitzing? If we in a 3-4, I understand if we in a 4-3
So, so,
and we
so
not
your,
blitzing.
so your logic is if we blitz, then that'll make Bryce better. That's what you're saying.
So
If
I'm
we
not
blitz more,
saying
Bryce
it
will be
has
better.
it. I feel like we'll be a much better defense if he was utilizing the
And
linebackers to
that'll
blitz.
make Bryce better too, right? That'll make Bryce
And
better, right?
Troy Hill, Nick Scott, those players have speed. Why the
Ronnie
fuck
completely
ain't
dodging your
Evero not
question,
blitzing?
man. I'm done.
Why
You
are we
just
not
completely
blitzing on
dodged.
defense?
Ronnie,
We
you
sit back
sound
and
Ronnie,
like
wait for
Ronnie can't make
motherfuckers.
Bryce better. It's
Ronnie,
We
a
sit
it
back
sound
and
like
question.
wait.
you want a team to be good enough to cover up that he
I
ain't shit. That's
I
basically
have
what you
said
asking
from
for.
the now I
That's
have
what they
said
asking
from the
for. Yeah, that's
beginning
what they asking
that
for.
the tone
He want a team
cannot
to be
be
so
Bryce.
good that he can look
We
like shit.
cannot expect Bryce to set the tone on offense. That's I've stood on it. Running the ball and defense, but if the defense ain't stopping the run, what the fuck you think you gonna have to rely on Bryce? You rely on Bryce, we gonna have a fucking
But
bullshit season. I knew that shit from the
but
jump.
Ronnie,
So
go back and look at the Chargers game. We was stopping the run in the first half. In the
no, we
second half,
wasn't,
they
bro.
let it go.
J.K. Dobbins, what the fuck is the first two syllables of his name is? That motherfucker didn't do shit. I mean, he did everything on us, bro. He did everything on offense on us, on running the ball. He down there had 150 yards running the ball on us.
But Bryce Young couldn't throw at all. Like he couldn't even score. Like
I
if he
agree with
would have
you.
scored
Ro-
like
I
two
agree. I
touchdowns,
agree
then the
with you on
defense
Hey,
that.
would have
how long do the defense need to stay on the field, Ronnie?
exactly like
Come on, Ronnie. You got to be fair here, man.
please.
Now we know we're missing pieces, and we know that we got guys that may or may not should be on the roster on our defense, and we asking those guys to stay out there on the field even longer.
Yep.
That's not fair, man.
Yeah, Ronnie, you can't exclude that. That's football 101. If your quarterback can't keep your offense on the field and you keep having 3-and-out, it means your defense, with 30 of the game, be beat down and tired. That's our situation right now. Now we got that situation. Now take that and then take the fact that we took some of our best playmakers off that and put them with some backups, and you still kept them in the same situation. And y'all expecting them to be okay? Don't get worse? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
It just don't. It's nothing you can say to do. You can. Why they not doing this? You took players away, and you got a quarterback who can't keep an offense on the field. The
Yep.
And,
result is gonna be bad. It's
and,
going to be bad.
and Ronnie, think about it like this: the guys, even though we may some fans complain about them, a lot of those guys. Let's look at our defensive end. Our defensive end we gave up, whether people like him or not, he was top 5, Doc. Then we gave up our linebacker, Luvu. Luvu was in the top 9. I'm trying to understand how you get these people up and expect to be good.
Defense can't
All
keep
these
losing pieces. keep losing key pieces. You can't do it. They
man,
ain't a
these
defense on.
players got relationships with this coordinator. These ain't just regular players. They just getting
It
off the
don't, it
street.
don't, don't, that don't matter. Even Tom
Scott,
Brady.
Nick
Y'all
Scott,
say, but hold, Ronnie. You say
them
Tom
players
Brady. You
got
say he the GOAT,
relationships with Ebro.
right?
Josie
You say
Jewell,
Tom Brady. Hold, Ronnie. You say Tom Brady the GOAT, right?
all right, yeah.
Okay. So what happened that last year over there when they lost a bunch of their offensive linemen in the preseason and in camp? What happened? Did they go back to back to the Super Bowl? Did they even make the playoffs that year? They struggled to win 9 games. Same team that's kicking ass right now. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Vita Veda, all them boys. But they lost key players on the offensive side of the ball. Next thing you
Yeah, but
know,
they got
they
the
out of it.
same coaching staff, bro. Only thing changed was the coordinators. They still got the same coach. Still got the same philosophy. The philosophy didn't leave with Tom Brady when he walked out the motherfucking door. He
Yeah, but
helped build. He helped build that coach. So
you gotta
shit.
you gotta understand though is this. Okay, look, imagine you're playing right, and your guy is doing the same stuff. First drive, throw a pick, you're on the field. And he's 3 and out, 3 and out. Eventually, it becomes demoralizing, man. I don't care how much you want to, you're gonna get tired, and you're not motivated because you. What am I motivated for? I'm gonna finna go back on the field.
Did you say that Tom Brady built their culture?
He contributed to it. They won a Super
No, no,
Bowl
no, no.
as a
You didn't
result of
say
him.
contribute the first time. You said he built it. Last I checked, all those cats was on there. The only thing he contributed to was just taking it a step further. That's the only reason why he decided to sign to Tampa Bay, because he knew they was full of weapons.
Exactly. He knew
So
it.
don't do
He
that.
knew it.
Don't do that. Mike Evans and all them boys were still there. He came there and knew exactly what was about to happen. Hell, if
He
I just
added
do what I do, that shit
he
taking
added
it to
three
the next level. He knew
he added
exactly what he was doing.
he added 3 players himself.
Yes. He brung his
84
tight end. He brung his
and
tight end,
84
and
and 84.
he brung 84. He brung a wide
Yep,
receiver. Everybody
that's
else was
it.
already on Tampa.
Yeah,
They were just a monster ready to explode. He knew that.
yeah.
He
Well,
could have went anywhere else. He decided to go to Tampa Bay. He didn't do shit but take them to where they were supposed to be. The rest of the stuff was already established.
They weren't winning shit before he got there, dude. So I don't want to hear that shit. Whatever you talking about they had, they wasn't doing right with it. What the fuck till he
The
got
only
there.
thing
So
changed was they won a championship. Other than that, they still was
oh,
winning the
that's
South.
the only thing that changed. They won a championship. What the
But
Yeah,
fuck
hold
you
on,
because
talking
he
but hold
came
on,
about,
there.
bro?
hold on, Ronnie. Those
That's a
guys
big
would don't.
motherfucking change if you ask
Of
me.
course it is. But you saying it
No, that ain't
like
what
they
you
were sorry
said,
or
my
something.
nigga. That ain't what you said, man. I'm
That is
going
what
out
I
what you
said.
say.
But Ron,
This
Going
is
out
the
what
thing,
you
Ronnie.
say.
This is the thing, Ronnie. You don't know enough about football to be up here yapping your mouth.
And
Matter of fact,
you do, I guess.
your ass need to be on trial too for the stupid shit you say. You
Hey
about as bad
man.
as Howard is, honestly.
Hey man, you got an opinion. Go
I
on
got it.
shit.
No. I got
Go on
facts, nigga.
shit.
We in
Since you
court.
got an opinion,
Opinions
go on
don't mean
shit.
shit in the law.
Keep
Opinions
shitting
don't mean
since you
shit.
got an opinion.
Opinions don't mean shit in the court of law.
Hey man, who made you the motherfucking goddamn judge and jury? You ain't goddamn
Ron,
I'm
judge.
the
but Ron,
judge, jury, and executioner on this
Yeah,
same
you ain't
platform
shit.
called Black Cat,
You
nigga.
just got
And
a
keep
big
that
ass
shit up,
mouth.
and I'm gonna show you exactly how far my
Got a
daggone
big
power
ass
reach.
mouth.
hey Ronnie,
Call it what
Goddamn
Ronnie.
you
stink
want,
like a
nigga. You can't
motherfucker.
shut it. I know that.
Hey Ronnie,
Bruh, stinky as hell.
on the
Slow
real though,
ass
Ronnie.
bastard. Don't know shit about football, but you gonna bring your
Bruh,
slow ass up
stinky.
here and talk junk about Howard,
Bastard.
dumb ass.
Hey
You just as
Come
man,
on,
bad as he
we
is.
ain't
come on,
debating. I'm not
come.
debating you. You want to
Okay,
debate
Ronnie.
me.
No, you is
Okay,
debating. When you say stupid
Ronnie.
stuff, you are
You
debating
ain't
because you
debating me,
standing
bro.
on a principle. So I gotta correct your ass.
See,
Who
Ronnie,
made me the teacher?
here's the problem, Ronnie.
Judge, jury, and execution. My name is Coach
Hey,
Sharp.
Ronnie.
Congratulations. Welcome to the classroom. Sit your ass down, get a pen and pad.
Majority of us, Ronnie, when we make a statement, and this is the reason why we're on here,
Pure teeth,
is
nigga. Pure
hey,
teeth.
hey, we make a statement, we have to back it up with facts. It ain't opinions, right? Normally, 99.9% of the time, somebody's on your ass if you're not stating the facts
Q,
that you
Q, Q,
can't
you
back
all right
up.
up there, Q? Q, you straight up there?
Okay.
He's straight. He's
Y'all boy
straight.
put me in tears just now, man.
Y'all
I had to
boys
wipe
crazy
my
as
eye.
hell, boy. When that nigga Logic get to talking like he from the 70s, boy, shit real, boy. Bastard.
Yeah. When that bastard and Dern and that doggone come, it's over.
Dang.
It's
It's
just,
over.
man. Like it's like, man, like when people act slow, it gets on my
Oh,
nerves because you trying to tell them something, but they just continue
what it is,
to make excuses
Not
and
Jalen calling
Jay,
Ronnie slow.
and don't see
Jalen.
the fact, bro.
You know what it is, Jalen? Once
Oh,
you're in a certain position, you act like you have to back it up. The problem though is they got in that position because of their feelings, and now they want to feel their way through it. What they about to feel is a stiff one. That's what they about to find, because it's real. It's real that this shit here, majority of this stuff, had to do with Bryson and his incompetence, and the dude ain't got better.
Hey man, my confidence would be shook if I went through what the fuck he went through too. I ain't no goddamn robot.
Ronnie,
So what the
watch
fuck?
it.
Like,
This year, right, Ronnie? You know what we should have did? We should have started him last year. This year, right? If you look at Jake May, he up there in New England. What they doing? They're teaching the young man the game, and
stop that.
they letting
Stop
the
that,
vet.
Wiley. Stop
But
that,
Wiley,
Wiley. Stop
you
so
that.
you
All right.
jump on
comparing
my
you
ass when I
comparing
said let
Hell
Andy
no.
so you
Dalton.
comparing
When
the
I said let
Panthers
Andy Dalton start last
to
year,
the
these boys
goddamn
jump all over
New
my
England
ass.
Patriots.
No,
You
sir.
comparing us to the New England Patriots as a franchise. Oh my
Man,
But
hold
god.
here,
on, man. Hey,
but hold
Ronnie,
on,
Wiley,
what the
Randy.
fuck you talking
Oh,
about,
Oh
Ronnie?
my
Wiley,
fucking
don't let
god.
Whoa,
Wiley
whoa,
tell
whoa,
you
whoa,
shit, bro.
Ronnie. Here's the
Wiley
Right
problem.
wanted that
now
At the
as
motherfucker
a
beginning,
more than
hey,
right
anybody,
now
bro.
as a
Hold on a second,
Wiley
franchise.
guys.
wanted Bryce Young more than
Now
anybody. Don't let
right now
Wiley
as
tell
a
you
Hold
shit,
on a
bro.
second. Hold on a
Hell
second,
no. Don't let him
Ronnie.
tell
you
you
Hold,
are
shit. Don't let him
comparing
on a
tell you
second.
shit.
us
No, that's
to the
not true.
He
Patriots.
can't
Hold on a
tell you
second.
shit.
Hold on a second. The difference though is this: the
That is
Patriots and us.
bruh,
No,
that's
no, Ronnie,
unbelievable.
Ronnie. At the beginning of the season, they said the Patriots and the Panthers have the worst roster. That's why I compared us, Ronnie.
I'm talking culture, my guy. I'm talking
Oh,
sustainability
there
as
we
a
go.
franchise, my
You
guy.
know that
I'm talking about
hold on. You
We
know
don't
they
coming
got
have
rid
no
into
of
an
culture.
they're
organization
hey
where
they
you
got
see
rid of
Lombardi's
they
in a fucking
changed
case.
they
That's
changed
what I'm talking
they
about. You
changed
talking
their
about
head.
something totally different.
Hold on, they changed their head coach. They changed majority of their
I don't want to hear
coordinators.
that shit,
So what
dog.
culture are you talking about?
Nah. I'm talking about coming into an organization where you know and did it before and been there. And
And those and those
ain't
people are
just been there.
gone, running. They're gone, running.
Man, bro, them people
They're
not gone.
gone. Yeah,
Robert
yeah,
Kraft
they are.
still there. What the fuck is you talking about? That's the
I'm
damn
talking
owner.
about who set the culture.
Oh my God, bro. It's from
Okay, all
down,
right.
bro. See, that's why I know motherfuckers say they know football and know how the organization should run. To be successful, they don't really know. Cause all you look at is what's on the fucking field. That's the only thing you look at. I look at the motherfucking top, nigga, and the goddamn owner and his philosophy and what he done seen before has everything to do with what the motherfucking organization gonna see. And it's the motherfucking owner. Y'all
And yet
motherfuckers
again,
want to
just
talk
like the
about
media
Bryce.
people, you are not acknowledging just
Hey
how
man,
historically bad
hey
Bryce
man.
is.
I know ownership, they done it before, still doing it, motherfucker. And they
Okay,
got
Ronnie.
they on
Okay,
prime
Ronnie.
That
time.
don't mean shit when your quarterback is
On
ass.
prime time,
Okay,
motherfucker.
Ronnie, I have a
Oh
question
my
then.
God. I got something to
Yep.
show y'all.
Hey, Ronnie, since it worked that way, right?
I got
What
something to show
then?
you.
How you explain the charges?
Chargers ain't did shit. I ain't never won. That's why I don't believe in the Chargers.
Okay, Ronnie, gotcha.
What?
Ronnie,
I don't
boy.
believe in the Chargers. They played like shit against us. They just won just
They
because
beat
we
our
played
ass.
like shit.
Ronnie, they gave us 3 fucking turnovers in the first half and still
Now I
blow us
will
out.
now I will say this, Q.
Still.
You can a team can hit a switch by playing a team that gives them the opportunity to hit a switch.
Ronnie, let me show you something that's gonna hurt your feeling. They have a practice right here, and on the side, Bryce Young got to stand and watch these niggas. Andy Dalton practice with the
He
first
on the
team. Look
scout
at this shit.
team. He on the scout team now. He on the scout team
Look at
now.
it. Look at him.
Look
He on the
at
Look
him.
scout
at him.
team now, Q.
He's standing there
Look
looking.
at him.
Look at this
He
shit.
on the scout team now. What the fuck
Hey,
you think he gonna
hey,
do? He on the scout
Ronnie,
team.
Wow,
Ronnie,
that's
who
some
normally
hurtful
run the
shit right there.
who normally run the scout team, Ronnie?
Bro, I don't know all the intricacies.
Normally it's the third string quarterback, Ronnie. Go ahead, Ronnie.
I'm glad you know that, my guy. Congratulations.
Ronnie,
Look at this shit.
hey,
He got to stand and watch them.
Ronnie, hey, what did they do when they was getting Baker Mayfield out of here? They put him on the scout team. He was running the scout defense before he left here. They don't give a fuck about that nigga no more, man.
Boy, Bryce Young is hoping and praying that Andy Dalton come out Sunday and wet the bed.
No, bro, no, he's not. You know.
Yeah, the hell he is too. If Andy Dalton wins or has like 250, 300 yards passing, a couple touchdowns, it's over for Bryce Young. It's over.
Yes, sir.
He just standing there looking.
Again, we understand that the organization ain't been run right. We understand that a lot of stuff ain't been done. We still pissed off about that to this day. But we understand that our quarterback ain't helped this situation at all when he was supposed to be the answer. There is a reason, again, if you do not take a guy that small in the league, there's a reason it don't happen. There's a reason that everybody said he was an outlier, and they were surprised that he got took. Now everybody saying he should have set a year. But when they said he was the only one that was going to be day one ready to play. Make your mind up.
Now, logic.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Did I not tell y'all last year that boy needed to sit down?
Absolutely.
I don't even think it would have mattered. I don't think it would matter.
But hold on. What did most of the panel and everybody tell me? No, Q, you don't sit no number one overall.
You don't
pick.
sit a number one
you don't
player.
Do no shit like
number
that.
one overall pick. You don't sit him. Yep.
Not that you gave that much for.
I didn't say that shit.
That's the reason why he didn't get up out of here.
Well,
that's the reason why he got
hold on, Wiley.
Hold on,
Wiley.
That's the reason
why.
Hold on,
Wiley, because you didn't come around and see the light until week 1. You didn't come around and see the light because you were Bryce.
Oh, you know, hold on now, Q.
Hey, turn on him until after week 1.
Hey, Q now, Q. Yeah, now you see, there you go now. There you go.
I'm telling the truth, Wiley. You know it.
Hold on, Q. The reason
everybody
why I said
remember
that,
who been here.
The reason why I said that, and you know we were doing behind the channels, we were talking. I said,
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, Wiley.
Okay,
Wiley lying his ass on.
I ain't lying. Okay,
Q.
I don't know what the fuck Wiley talking about.
Okay, Q. All right.
He loves him.
Wiley ain't like that motherfucker until he saw him week 1 to Jesse Bates, and he flip on him. No, you gotta bench that motherfucker.
Wiley started cheating on Bryce, man.
Wiley said that after week 1 and he threw them 2 interceptions. Oh no, you got to bench that motherfucker after the game.
Y'all no good, man. Y'all no good.
Because you remember the bet was you had with me, Terrence Monster True, you go get 800 yards. And so Hayden Hurst gonna have. You remember all them numbers you had tally up?
That's true statement.
Yeah, Bryce Young was gonna give him them numbers. That's why he said that. Bryce Young is one.
And what I say after game 1, bench his ass.
Hey there, Wiley.
Yeah, you
hey there. Hey there. CJ Stroud. Hey there, Wiley.
Here we go.
Hey there, Wiley. Look who found him.
Darby in that chat.
Come out looking, boy. That red ain't
Yeah, I got his black ass. Hey there, Wiley.
There you go.
Or should I call him once leader of the Bryce fan club? Wiley?
No.
There you go.
Don't do that to me.
Wiley flip on his boy now.
I remember one fine Saturday morning I came on Panthers Germany to talk to you, Wiley. Now you ain't finna sit up here and act like you wasn't banging big time for Bryce now. You ain't gonna do that.
Hold on. What I said was this. I said,
okay, go ahead, Wiley. Go ahead, Wiley.
That's the guy we got. I said that's the guy we got. So we need to back him. Hold on. Game 1. The reaction show.
We're going to war for Bryce.
I said this.
Go ahead, Wiley.
I said it quickly. I said, bench.
Tell the truth, Wiley.
I am telling the truth.
Yeah. And go. I ain't finna double back on you. You know damn well I respect what you said earlier. But it's quite and Q just kind of subtly Said what? No. Q, I'm telling you. This is respect. This is respect for you and Goat hosting the show. You said something subtle earlier. Give a motherfucker a chance to shed his mouth before he go too far. You say, hey, listen, man, the other motherfucker was talking big shit, but then they bad. So I ain't calling their name, but I guarantee you, the ones who being talked to, they know. You know what I'm saying?
There's a man, Jada, shut all that fucking singing up, man. What the fuck wrong with you?
He happy.
He's just having a good day, man. He's honest.
I don't want to hear that.
He happy. Right Young on the scout team. He happy. He happy.
Let that man be happy. Let that man be
I like the fella.
Let that man be happy.
That shit there. I say,
he's just a little kid. He's just a
saying, goddammit. I'm gonna skip your ass across the rainbow. I don't want to hear that shit in my ear.
Jayla happy.
God damn.
Let him be happy.
They know they're whistling and shit.
I forgot what the fuck I was about to say. Shit. Damn it, man.
Hey, Q, it was probably along the lines. Of we looking past the Falcons. We looking past the Saints.
No, you didn't.
You think
There was a million motherfuckers that I've been seeing in the chat yesterday, day before. I'm unsubscribing from Q and Go because all they do is whine and complain about the Panthers. They're not real fans, but then I see them. Now be mindful, a motherfucker started a live and talk shit about us not being a real fan, but they was in the chat talking about, I'm sick of them. I'm tired of them. Who up in the chat yesterday but them? Who in the chat but them?
Q, guess what?
Motherfucker
have to come, even if they don't come correct and say, hey man, y'all was right, I was wrong. They still have to come because they know they got to come back in here. They got to hear. Well, first of all, it's like this.
We telling them the truth, Fred. They didn't want to hear.
They got that good gospel. They got that good gospel, Q. They know you were telling the truth. So they say, guess what? I probably ought to listen to these fellas over here. Yeah.
Fred, let me tell you how bad it was. They would go around the other podcasts, bad mouthing us, talking about them boys on Black Cat don't do nothing but whine and cry. They fake ass fans. They don't want to hear nothing. They don't want us to have nothing good over here. Everything out their mouth, we wasn't shit. But then when we tell them what the fuck was gonna happen, guess what the fuck they gotta come back to?
Yeah.
Guess what the fuck they gotta come back to?
Q is a bunch of them.
They're only in the chat though. They only listening. They know they listening.
Yeah, they.
Let me get one.
There's a whole lot of them third cuz. Some of them we might not see third cuz.
Go ahead.
Somebody read the money. Somebody read the money.
My bad. I like Scout Team Bryce. I like Scout Team Bryce. I got you. I like Scout Team Bryce. Shout out to King JP.
We like him.
He's supposed to be a leader, but he over there chilling. He completely content with sitting on the sideline. That's great.
Hey, Logic. He leading that motherfucking scout team. That's who he leading. Yeah.
Y'all wrong.
Where's the competitive nature at? Where's the monster?
Sorry,
he probably can handle that. He probably can handle leading that team. Hey, but Wiley, I'm gonna let you up off the mat because I will give you credit, Wiley. You came back pretty quick. Now I ain't gonna fuck with you too strong. You did. You came back pretty quick. You came back pretty quick. But yeah, man. Hey, Q, I remember it like it was yesterday. You and Goat told me some shit. Motherfuckers was telling me that damn Ritter you got. That motherfucker, boy, look like Cody. I hate to call names. They're just falling out my mouth. But I can't help it.
Fuck them. Call it name.
Because they talk so much shit. They talk so much shit. Yeah, you ain't got shit in the car. I say, well, damn. And then Goat Q, the real men they are, they say, well, what you think about this little motherfucker we got? Now, it took a little while longer. It took a little while longer because his draft staff stopped warranted taking longer. But you know what? But you know what? I dare any of them run it if you're listening. I know, and I'm glad you ain't on here because you be coming with that stupid shit. Run it. Let me tell you something. The sooner that you come on here and clean your face up, because running right now, I ain't gonna tell you no lie, running. With all the respect I have for you and these fellas have for you, running, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You're making yourself sound foolish, man. You are running. That boy done let you down. That boy done let you down, Ronnie.
Red.
Yeah, Q.
Red. There's one thing that me and myself and Goat can pride ourselves on around this motherfucker. We know quarterback play.
There you
quarterback play, you live and you die by quarterback play. And we told you last year, the number one most important position in all of sports is the fucking quarterback position.
Yep.
And what I told you, I took one look at that boy, went down to camp, and what I say? He ain't it.
He ain't it.
I come back and what I told you, Red, your quarterback, he ain't it.
Yep. Yeah.
Now,
and Wiley was right by Ritter. Wiley said he's very inaccurate. And that motherfucker threw picks every game. Every game.
They don't want to listen though. The problem is around Carolina land is they get they nose turn up to the fucking ceiling and they think everybody who plays for us is gonna be some type of superhero. No, you gotta realize right now, Red, they got our whole defense for our offense, and now they mad at Ajero Evero because he can't stop nobody.
Oh, I've been hearing them, bro.
You see that?
I've been hearing them. Yeah, I've been hearing them. And it
That's
sounds
some
stupid,
bullshit.
man.
That's
it
some
sounds
bullshit.
stupid, man.
It's dumb shit. It's dumb.
That's
You get rid of all this nigga
The league
weapons.
respect y'all for is your defense. That's the one thing your defense respect y'all for. And then the fan base trashing them.
And we fucked around and gutted it, Red. We gutted it.
Yeah.
Then the fan base, they reaching for anything to blame anybody for this kid's shortcoming. They're not fans, Red. They can't be fans because they're not supporting the team. They supporting him.
You say that name on the back of the jersey.
Yeah,
like I know from you, Goat.
I tell her all the time, I cheer for the fucking front, not the back.
Yep.
Every time I talk about Brian Burns, no, I'm not talking about Brian Burns. I'm talking about the key position
of
that
what he
lost.
was.
There you go.
In a premier position, we had a bird in the hand, but we didn't even get two in the bush because we didn't get shit for him.
Threw it away.
And what planet do you get rid of a 25-year-old pass rusher that's a two-time Pro Bowler? In what world?
Panther world. Panther world.
Stupid
Panther
shit.
world.
In what world do you let an emerging linebacker that was the heart and soul of your defense? I'm talking about, I watched this man impact games, and they let him walk right on out the door for nothing. But then they act like he don't even exist now.
And Q, I'll tell you the truth. They could get mad with me, so y'all don't have to say it. Let them get mad with me. On national television, Hard Knocks come on every Tuesday night. This ain't Q and Goat telling y'all and other people just because y'all want to say, well, maybe they love Brian Burns. Let me tell you something. You was laughed at because you didn't get proper compensation for him. You was laughed at.
Clown, not laughed at.
Hard Knocks. You right.
Clown.
You right, Goat.
We can't even tell our own people that, Red, because they don't want to listen to it.
No. They don't want to listen to that.
The
because
Giants
you know what they're saying now?
made it plain.
Do you know what they're saying right now?
Q, I got to catch this. My supervisor calling me, man.
All right, go ahead.
All right, bro.
You know what they're saying right now? They're saying, fuck Burns. He ain't doing nothing in New York. Fuck Lou Vu. He ain't doing nothing in Washington. Fuck Chin. Chin ain't never did nothing when he was here. They say, fuck Dante Jackson. Dante Jackson just had a game-winning interception just a week and a half ago. Now, they say fuck all these balls because they ain't doing nothing in their new spots. But when they was here, they was productive in this system with us.
Q, if you think about it like this, if we still had those guys right now, Evero would not be doing the things he needed to do. He actually have a defense he can employ. Come on, man, this is ridiculous. The majority of the people we have, okay, let's look at that safety, right? We got Fuller, right? But we got the other safety. People don't realize that safety was ranked dead last of all safeties in the NFL. Yeah, he played with Evero before. He was dead last, though. Come on, man.
Really?
This shit is ridiculous. Yeah.
Week one, Wiley, I didn't have to see much out of Fuller. When I saw that blown coverage and J.C. Horn turn around, looked like, nigga, where you at? And he's just standing, he on the other side of the fucking field. It was supposed to be single high safety. Yeah. And you're looking for the nigga, he was nowhere to be found. We was in a zone defense.
So now we need a safety now. Now we need
I told you that before the season.
You need more. I
told you that before the season, Jalen.
You need a corner. You need two defensive tackles.
When Cody got up on this show and say, this was about 3 weeks ago, right? A week before the season. Because he wanted to come out here and gloat about that Bills goddamn game. He said, Why isn't nobody talking about Fuller? Because he was an underrated silent. I said, because Fuller ain't shit. He ain't shit. Week 1, he showed you with a blown coverage. Week 2, he come back, he had another one. He's not good. I don't know what to tell y'all. You can look at the tape on this cat. He is not good at safety.
Think about it like this, Q. We know that Xavier Woods have brick hands. Xavier Woods the highest ranked safety we had. Now, come on now.
No, Von Bell. Von Bell was.
No, I'm talking about this year. This
Von
year.
Bell balling.
This year.
He's talking about for this year though.
Yeah.
Well,
So we know
Von don't think about it. Wiley. I just was having the same conversation on Twitter, and I was literally told Von Bell is the only person that we were missing off of this team. Von Bell, only. Now be mindful. So fuck Dante Jackson, fuck Louisville, fuck Burns, fuck all the pieces that we lost.
Hold on. So
we only lost one motherfucker.
So
I miss Frankie Louisville and Dante Jackson for sure.
Come on, man. Come on.
YGM gone to San Fran. That nigga gonna have an impact over there too. He wasn't shit over here. 5 sacks.
So you mean to tell me?
But with the supporting cast, around him, he'll do something. He gonna do something. He'll probably have about 8 sacks, a career high.
So you mean that?
Well, this is what happened. They thought they had Wanham. They thought Wanham was gonna shut everybody up with the whole getting rid of Burns shit, and they thought that what's his name, Jadeveon Clowney was gonna come out here and get him double-digit sacks. He hasn't even looked like he was engaged the first 2 weeks. Josie Jewell running from side to side can't even keep up. He terrible.
Down.
Slow step. He got the slowest first step I ever seen. But this is the guy they say that was Dan Morgan, Luke Kuechly like. That dumbass Nick said that shit.
Ooh.
I'm still holding him accountable. That dumb motherfucker Nick said that shit.
So okay, so
he's ran since. So you haven't seen him in a while. You haven't seen him in a while, Jalen. He's ran.
So let this make sense. So in this upcoming draft, y'all mean to tell me we need 2 D tackles, 2 edge rushers, 2 safeties? It looked like 2 of them, or 1.
2 middle linebackers, a corner.
Boy,
we need everything on. This need to be an all defensive draft because we don't got shit on the defensive side. Yeah. You need 2 edge rushers, 2 D tackles. Because Derek Brown will be coming back, but you still need to rotate. Need a rotation. You need middle linebackers. You need 2 starting middle linebackers.
That's why I was saying with the draft
corner.
next year. I know we want a quarterback, but the smartest thing to probably do, go ahead and take that draft, get all your defensive players, build your team back up, and wait for the following year. Rock out another year with Andy Dalton, and then go.
There you go. That's what you do. If you're patient,
you gotta do that.
What problem is that?
Let me tell you something, gentlemen. I vehemently disagree. You had a team that had the defense stacked in 2020, but what happened? You didn't have a quarterback. So, you already experienced that already. You had
you
Burns.
don't have a quarterback now. So
you had Burns. You had Riddick. Real quick, brother. You had Burns. You had Riddick. You had Horn, and you had who was the safety at the time? But safety.
Horn was not here in 2020. He didn't come to the following year.
Probably 21. I'm saying so. I'm sorry. You had Riddick, Burns, you had Brown, and you had Horn, and I'm not sure who the cornerback was. You had the defense set, but you didn't have a quarterback. So you have to have a quarterback in order to win.
But you just said it. We had a defense first, and then but we didn't have a quarterback.
You're right.
We don't have a defense now. You get a defense, and then you get your quarterback.
No, brother, you get your quarterback first. That's what I'm saying. You had the defense already, but that experiment didn't work.
Leo, let me ask you something. Leo. What kind of generational talent at the quarterback position do you think is in this draft right here? At the quarterback position, generational talent, franchise changer.
And you better not say Cam Ward, because
I'm gonna say Cam. I'm saying Cam Ward the last 2 years. But the thing about it is, gentlemen,
he is not it.
Well, I mean, I disagree. But it's all right though.
That's why he's saying that right there, Leo. That's why he's saying build a team. So then now you don't have that outside voices talking about we put a young quarterback in a bad position with no weapons, with no defense, with no this and that.
Go.
You're gonna be
There's
right in
only
the season.
there's only one
players
good
on the team.
quarterback in this draft. There's only one good quarterback in this year's draft, and that's Quinn Ewers. Beyond him, if you can't get that motherfucker going in the next draft, because you
Well, he
have
still
Dylan
ain't
Raiola
Superman
and all
though,
them boys
Q.
where you can look
He
at.
still ain't Superman because if you ain't got no
But you got to
defense
build a
and you
team
But you
ain't
don't
around him.
need Superman though. You just need a competent quarterback. You don't need
You
Superman.
need to sign
he come
Andy
out
for
there
another year and let this nigga
exactly.
build this fucking team. That's the smartest thing to do.
You got to build this
That
roster.
is the
Hey, Andy
You
smartest
got to
thing
for
to
build
do.
this
You
roster.
another
got to
year.
build this
So what
roster
You
up.
happened
got
when
to
you
build this
drafted?
roster, man.
So you drafted all defensive players in 2020 when Matt Rule came, and you got one
Yeah, now
player
I'm
on
on
the
the
team
team.
left. You got one player left on the
Yeah.
team. That's all defense. You
Because
got
you
one
went and
player
Yeah,
left.
got
so you got to put
Baylor
the defense back
Temple
on there.
motherfuckers. You shouldn't have went and got Baylor Temple motherfuckers. You should have
Yeah.
went and got some
Exactly.
you should have got talent across
Yeah,
the
Matt Rule
board.
went and
That's
got his little
all you need
Matt
buddy.
to
Rule
draft
got
on the
people he
street.
was familiar with.
The only talent 5-star recruit was Derek Brown. That's why he's the only motherfucker here. Everybody else
So
was from Baylor Temple.
so
Look at
y'all
all them
want
safeties and
y'all
linebackers,
want
bro.
perfection. Then you want perfection. You want every
Huh?
player on the team
I
that was
want
a 5 or
confidence.
4 start. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Like
Leo,
they rookies.
he
You don't
competitive.
No,
know.
these dudes wasn't
Hey,
no
Leo,
good. They were
hold
just
up.
Matt
But
Rule's
think about
buddies.
this, Leo. Think about this. There's probably like Steve Smith said, there's probably like 80 fucking wide receivers come in. They ain't gonna be about 20 to 30 of them get drafted. That's 50, 60 motherfuckers on the street. Come on, man.
I don't want to see us take another wide receiver. We done took Xavier Leggett. We
No,
done
but
took
he
goddamn
was,
the other
I'm just
little.
using that
I
as
don't
an
want to see shit
example.
about no fucking receiver this year.
I'm using that as an example, Q, on how what the next step to get into the league. How hard it is to get into the league. You just don't come in the league, man.
Well, go
Yeah.
at the premium positions. We behind. After the quarterback position, getting to the quarterback is most important. So if we right now say we're going with a bridge, you get to the fucking quarterback and get edge rushers in this fucking building that you can get out here and dominate with. Not no
And D
bullshit. Go get a
tackles,
good one.
man. We need
So,
2 D
so
We need
but,
tackles
that
but
in
for
but
tackles.
but
real.
but you're right, gentlemen. So the edge rusher that y'all talking about getting in the draft, who
Pierce.
y'all? But Q
Pierce, the
Pierce
boy from Tennessee.
Pierce don't have 1 sack in two games, brother. He don't have
I
1
don't
sack.
give a damn. I need that imposing force that can set the edge.
Yeah. Cause what are they doing, Leo? I'd rather have a motherfucker that that the offense got the scheme for. When they come to our damn stadium or we come to their stadium, look, when that quarterback come up to the line of scrimmage, he is checked let's say he number 90. Where's number 90 at? Where's 90? Shift
90,
the offense.
Kendall, 90 in the
Shift the
Hall of
offense.
Fame. You can't use that as an
No.
example, brother.
I'm just
But the
using the
nigga
fucking
6'5",
50,
Oh, okay.
243.
I got you.
54,
Just using a
50
number.
watt.
Okay.
I don't give a
6'5",
fuck. Number
243,
one,
dog.
yeah, that defense has to account for that guy every time. See, when y'all holler sack, 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 a lot of times some defensive coordinator use the best player on his team as a decoy, and everybody else get off because the offense has to account for this guy because he's that damn good. But everybody hollering, oh, he ain't got a sack, or he didn't get an impact for sack. But what about the other motherfucker over there that ended up making the play? And he made the play because of this guy here. And don't tell me that ain't true. It happens every Sunday. He still impacts the game.
No, he's not doing nothing now. Not in Tennessee. No, sir. He's not doing nothing.
So what
Nothing.
he need to do? I mean, goddamn, we want to have 20 sacks this year?
More than 0 in 2 games. He has little to no
So is the
pressure.
season over today?
He got 2.
Is the season over today?
Pull his
The season
stats up,
over
y'all.
today?
This dude
I'm
draft
looking at
stock
his
is
stats.
falling. It's falling. He out of the
Well,
top 10 right now.
I hope it do. I hope it do, Leo. I hope it fall enough where we could trade back and we can get him. I hope it do.
Yeah.
You
He
can't have
not
your
the
cake and
only
eat it
nigga
too,
in the
guys. You can't
draft,
have
dog.
your
You
cake
can
and eat it
get
too.
you need edge rushers, Leo. Fuck what you heard, dog. Stop trying to build this motherfucker
You need a
backwards. Build this shit
quarterback.
the right way.
The right way is get a quarterback. You can't win without no quarterback.
Leo. You build a team,
Take
right?
your
And
bread.
you have a solid team. Once you have a solid team, then you bring in the quarterback because now you know they're not going to get killed behind the offensive line.
Wiley.
Hold
Who had
on.
the number 2?
You don't want to
Wiley.
ruin another
Did
quarterback. You're
Carolina
not in a
Panthers have a
position to
top
ruin
defense
another
in
one.
21? Did they have a top defense 21?
Yeah.
So, what was the problem?
But here's the problem. What we did
No. Well, I asked you, brother, what was the problem in 21?
Can I say something?
The problem
What
in
I'm saying,
21 is you
we
had a
took.
bunch of cats. Troy Pride Jr. This is the fucking problem
Troy
right here.
Pride Jr.
In the fourth round, you took a Troy
Pride
Pride Jr. You took Kenny Robinson, who ain't on a motherfucking team no more because he was a special teamer. Bravion Roy was a 6th-round D tackle that was a fucking special teamer just about. You got Stanley Thomas Oliver, who was trash when we went on defensive.
Yep.
Stop getting motherfuckers. You need to go into premium positions round 1 through 3 and get good players. Not in the 5th, 6th, or 7th.
What was Carolina defensive ranking in 2021? Was it 21 or 22?
What is it? This 21 in the 3-3-5.
He talking about that.
With the 3-3. Yeah, he trying to talk about that.
That was
I know where he going with
that was on paper. Yeah, that was on paper. Ranked like number 3.
But Kendall, it was on paper. But what was it ranked at? What was it ranked at on paper? What was it ranked at?
The same defense that couldn't stop the fucking run.
Okay. So what was the problem? Carolina had a top defense that year, right or wrong?
Top 5
on paper. Top defense last year. So what the fuck you talking about?
But we only won 5 games, Leo. Top 5 and we got ran over.
Why was the team only won 5 games?
No, I ain't.
Why did the team only won 5 games? Why did the team only won? But Kendall, in your opinion, why?
Number 4 defense
Can I ask you
last year, dog?
Why the team only won 5 games that year, in your opinion, that year?
Well, at the time, hell, if you want to say Sam Donald come out and win the first 3, and then he got hurt. You want to say that? And then we had to rock with P.J. Walker. So you want to say that? You want to use that example? Is that what you want to use?
What it was is we couldn't get
what is the position? So you just said the quarterback position, right?
Of the football. No, it was not that, Leo. It was consistency on either side of the football. One week you get a good offense, the next week you get a good defense. You couldn't get them both at the same time. Every week you would have one or the other. Consistency was the biggest problem for the Carolina Panthers. I'm sorry.
I hear you, brother. I disagree, but I hear you.
I understand. You probably do, but I'm telling you like it is.
We gonna see.
But Leo, do you disagree
that we need to build this team?
Leo, do you not
believe
that we build the team from the inside out?
Hey, real quick before y'all move on, man. I wanted to tap into what y'all was saying. If y'all remember that year, our problem was we couldn't stop the run. We had a top 5 defense against the pass. Nobody was passing the ball on us, but we could not stop the run. Motherfuckers was running the ball on us. That was our problem on the defense that year.
So, what was the overall problem of the team, though? What was the overall?
You had 6th-round D tackles, Bravion Roy, and out there playing and starting for us, man. Come on, cuz. The ball's not good enough to stop the run.
Yeah, I mean that is true, but I mean I'm just saying, just to answer y'all question, that's what it was. I'm sitting here listening, and I'm like, hold on now, we did have a top defense that year, but nobody could throw the ball, and even then, I remember there were teams that outside of the red zone.
You're not throwing the ball on the 3-3-5.
Yeah, it's a college defense.
But why the team didn't win no more games if we had a top defense? Because of the run?
What do you mean?
Because
we
of the run?
Coached.
Say that again. Say, young man, say that again.
We were terribly coached.
So the offense runs through who? The quarterback or the running back?
I mean, if we being real, it's a lot more than just a quarterback, bro. It's a lot more than just a quarterback, but it do run through the quarterback. It do run through the quarterback.
So, sir, did Joe Brady not get fired that year? Offensive coordinator.
He got fired the next year. He got fired in 22.
He got fired the next year because of what he did the year before. Am I right or wrong?
No, he got fired because Teddy Bridgewater couldn't move the ball. No, he got fired in 22. He got fired in
Leo.
Teddy Bridgewater got fired 21. I'm sorry, no, got 21.
I know exactly what you
21.
You got your years mixed up.
No, 21 is when they had the top defense and they had Sam throwing the ball. 21.
21, and Brady was our offensive coordinator that year, and he ends up getting fired the next year because coming in the next season it didn't look good offensively.
Because we had a starting quarterback. The quarterback was Sam. Sam was trash.
All our quarterbacks were sorry.
So that's where you get a quarterback.
Well, we trying to tell you, Leo, you got to build this team, dog. Fuck the bullshit. I understand you want a quarterback, but make sure next time you go and take a quarterback high, learn from this position, because they said we was a quarterback away. We weren't. They had many holes on this team, so do it right this time. Stop bullshit.
Now, Leo, you absolutely right. Like in 2021, the team that you talking about, if we'd had the right quarterback, we'd have won some damn games. But like you just said, we had a top defense. We had a good offense. We had a good offensive line put together. I mean, the pieces were there.
The offense wasn't good, Kendall. You just contradicted what you just said. The offense wasn't good.
With a better quarterback.
Oh, yeah. That's my point.
Pieces. But
that's
what I'm saying now,
yeah.
Leo, with this damn defense gutted, now they think about it. They got us a top 5. Right now, in 2 games in the 2024 season, we got a top 5 offensive line. When the last time we had that? When the last time we had that?
I haven't had it in a while.
Okay,
I haven't had it in a long ass time.
There you go now. Now, you insert a quarterback, because think about it like this, Leo. We can't wait till the next draft when better quarterback candidates come up, because guess what? Your left guard, he's in there, he got a 4-year contract. Your right guard, he got a 5-year contract. Your motherfucking right tackle, he done been restructured so many times. Shit, he here for life. And your and your left tackle, he on a rookie deal.
Yep.
So you good.
And he better goddamn perform moving forward. He better, because with this group, he better perform, or we'll find somebody to replace his ass too. Icky, because he a Matt Rule guy. He ain't called the whatchamacallit, the Canales.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying. Because think about it though, Leo. What other asset we got other than that number 1 pick?
That's what you can't you can't afford that. We don't. It's predicated on the play of the quarterbacks in college right now, going towards the end of the year. We'll see December and January how it pans out. It's too early to write those people off.
Leo,
it's too early to write
you're a
them
smart
off.
guy. You're a smart guy though, Leo. If I trade that number 1 pick back, you know I'm getting a future number 1, right? I got to get a future number 1.
There's no guarantees, though, Kendall.
Yes,
there's no guarantees.
That's the only way you make the deal. That's the only way you make the deal.
Kendall, there's no guarantees.
That's the only way you make the deal, Leo.
Kendall, like I told you the other day, don't get your heart set on Archie Manning. He's not coming to Little Charlotte. He's going to pull an Eli. He's not coming.
You say that. Don't say it you. Don't you say that all the time? Don't say it you.
Yep.
They got quarterbacks that are good now. Miller Morris from USC is good. Quinn Ewers is decent. Cam Ward is decent. I mean,
why take decent?
Yeah, but Lee,
Quinn Ewers is decent. Quinn Ewers is
decent. You put Cam Ward on a pedestal, but sit here and act like Quinn Ewers decent. Stop that shit.
Quinn Ewers is decent. Quinn Ewers is a decent quarterback.
Nah, Quinn Ewers better than Cam Ward, bro. You tripping?
Well, I mean, I might be tripping. We differ on opinion. That's all right. But I say, to me, it's too early to write these quarterbacks off right now to say they're not worthy of a top pick.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Leo. Leo, you need to build a team, though. Go ahead.
Hear me out. So let me ask y'all this though. On a serious standpoint, do y'all think with the Manning situation, do y'all think any of the Manning brothers will be? I think the Manning situation will be good because any of the Manning brothers will be able to influence Tepper in the right way to go. Look, this is the Manning brothers and then the dad Cooper. Hey, for one, this is my son, this is my nephew. God damn it, you need to protect him. Go on and get this motherfucker. I think that's a situation that could work out. You know what I'm saying?
You never know.
Because when you look at it, okay, there's some people who is invested. Like they talk about, Shedeur will never, Shedeur will never come because, oh boy, his dad ain't gonna let him come. Okay, when you look at the Manning situation, hey, for one, they all the same color, goddamn. They all speak in the same language. You know what I'm saying? So you get a Peyton Manning talking, for one, David Tepper may love that shit. Oh shit, hold on now.
Hey, bro, I got news for you about billionaires, man. They don't really care as much about skin complexion as people think. They look at things in the sense of poverty and wealth. Let me tell you something. They don't care if it's a white nigga, a Asian nigga, a black nigga. When you and the Manners are wealthy. They're millionaires. But that motherfucker is a multi-billionaire. Now, I'm not saying, I get what you're saying. That's not to say that he may not respect what they've done around the league and in the NFL and their knowledge and this and that. But all I would ask you is this. Who else has David Tepper respected for their football knowledge?
Nobody.
That's
Nobody.
it.
Nobody. But I think he's starting to learn though. And even with this whole thing with Bryce going on, even if that is his decision, he's starting to learn that, okay, goddamn it, we need to put it out a certain way. We can't be having motherfuckers thinking solely it's all my decision. You know what I'm saying?
They can't, but thinking that the reality is all his decision. Just like Arthur Blank, just like all of the owners, the buck stops with them. No general manager is going to make a decision without notifying the owner.
Leo, honestly, to be honest with you, I think that these owners, even though they are quote unquote considered in competition with each other, I think they're more likely to listen to what other owners tell them about their clubs than they are motherfuckers that they employ, like a GM.
Red, they have to, Red, because all of them are linked together. They interfere together, Red. It's a consolidation, all 32. You see what I'm saying? They govern themselves, Red. They got a commissioner. That's their own commissioner. Something happening, they govern themselves.
Fact.
Yeah.
They on the other
David
echelon of
Tepper, he talked to the owners last week, he said. But it didn't work.
Last week he did?
No, owners, like last year, he said
okay.
But he said he talked with some owners and stuff like that, but he still did what he wanted to do, and that's his right. I mean,
that's
it is what it is. He can do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So
it's his own entity.
Who was that? That was Raz who just said that about David Tepper taking advice. Because what I'm getting at is I think that David Tepper is now in a space where, goddamn it, you need to get off your ego and find somebody to goddamn listen to, you know. And I think he's coming around to that. If I can get somebody who can put a product in front of me that I can believe in long enough to let you hold the reins, and you know what I'm saying, we can move. He's gonna open up. Canales we better look like something on that field this week, because I don't think he's gonna be playing with Canales by the end of this season.
It can't be Canales because you got a damn near 40-year-old quarterback. It can't be predicated on winning. You're not gonna win against the Raiders. You're not winning. It's not happening at all.
Listen, we have, like we already established, we have a top 5 fucking offensive line. I don't care if it's top fucking 15.
You don't have a Joe Alt. Joe Alt is not at right tackle, brother. Joe Alt is not out there.
You have wide receivers open. You got wide receivers open, and that's what Canales is telling goddamn the owner when I say I want to bench Bryce. I can put this motherfucker on the field and make these plays right here. So I get what you're saying, bro. No, sir.
You setting Dave Canales up for failure. You setting yourself up for disappointment by believing that.
Hey, what you mean by believing that? Is that not what it is?
No, that's not reality. That's not reality.
Can I give you an outside perspective also, bro? And check this out. So I understand, as a fellow fan of a fan base which is so hungry to finally have a winner, I understand how you want to see things turned around quickly. What I would caution anybody on is this. Don't look for this to be just because you pull one quarterback and put another one in. Don't look for this thing to turn around fast. I don't think that that's what Canales and Dan Morgan and Tepper is trying to do here. What they're trying to do is put a stop to the slide that y'all was having with Bryce. And Andy Dalton is going to hold down the fort until a more long-term solution is made. But they're not. Don't think that they putting Andy in there to have you compete for the playoffs or to win 7 or 8 games.
Say that again, Ray. Say that again, Ray.
No, and that's not my point. No. I wasn't trying to say that either. No, go ahead, man.
The only reason why we put Andy is so we can evaluate our actual players.
If
we can't evaluate the actual roster to see where we need to go in the future, we have now held our team hostage. You don't do that for one player.
And Wiley, another thing too is, I said this the other day, man, and I think it went over a lot of people's heads. Also, to make them other 52 players feel like they actually taking the field as NFL players.
Yep.
Man, it's deflating when the Johnson kid breaks off a hell of a route, gives a double move against a cornerback, beats him to the post, and turn around and Bryce back there sack.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
That shit deflated, man. He want to at least feel like I got a quarterback who possibly gonna hit me when I run this route, man.
Yeah, because he had a little bit better than that in fucking Pittsburgh. He was at least getting 600-700 yards a season.
This gonna be the best quarterback he had, man, because Andy Dalton is better than anything that kid had in Pittsburgh. That's a fact.
Let me say this, man.
Yeah.
I love the fact y'all was talking about drafting quarterbacks and stuff like that. I'm actually a little tired of people bringing up this thing about Eli Manning dictating where he went, and I just want to let people know that Eli Manning and them would not be able to do that now. Let y'all know that, and I'm gonna say that because of this. I'm gonna say that back when Eli Manning did that, there was no rookie wage scale. There was no rookie wage scale, so. These teams, the way that the player association has the what's called written up now. I don't think that none of these rich people y'all think got that power no more. Especially with the way that these billionaires are sitting right now in the NFL. I'm just saying, Prime saying made a list of teams. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the only thing that's gonna do to Shedeur is make sure that he won't play football for at least 4 years.
So Nick, let me say this, man. So basically, what you're addressing is from a economic or financial standpoint. You're not addressing it based on the player's right to refuse.
Yeah. I mean, he can refuse to play.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They can refuse to play,
but there's more an argument of refusing to play in a city than to reach an agreement on what the compensation is to play in that city. He can pull back out after having been drafted and sit out a year. So yeah, he hurts himself in his pocket, but he still maintains his decision.
It ain't. Yeah, but that's a whole different. If he decides to just say, okay, I'm gonna pull out of the draft and all that kind of stuff. If you get drafted, you know the team that you get drafted by owns you. He ain't sitting out a year.
He can, Nick.
The team owns your rights for 4 years.
Nick, a player is not gonna play without a signed contract.
You're right, but the team. I understand that.
If the scale is set since they changed the rookie wage, if he don't sign the contract, he ain't going to play for that team.
That's correct. But that team owns his rights for 4 years. He can't play nowhere.
So no. I think
that's how that works, Red.
No. Go check the record on this, because I'm pretty certain, and I don't want to speak in just finalities, because without being able to read it, that's the way I get down, just like you do. I don't think it's just for that. Again, we're talking about not having signed a contract. They don't have the rights to the.
Yes.
No, they don't have
if
the
you
rights
don't
to
sign
the player.
no.
Hold on. They don't have the rights to the player for 4 years just because they draft him. It's not 4 years; it's 5 years if he's a first round draft pick.
Yeah, it's 4 years, but with the what you call it. But that's another. That's added on.
That's assigned the player, correct?
Yeah. They have to, but how do you can't go back and if a team drafts you?
We're talking about a player who didn't sign.
Yeah, but just like these okay, so just like any of these other players that if you're signed by that team, if you refuse to play, that team still holds your rights regardless.
Yeah, but he's saying if you don't sign,
but if you don't sign, even if you don't sign the contract, your rights was given to that team, and that team at least has those rights for 4 years.
1 year? No.
I
1 year. I didn't think it was 4 years. I thought it was only a year.
Nick, the 4 years is based on the contract. It's not just based on the draft. The fact that the team drafted him.
Okay, I'm going to, but okay, so you sit out for a year. But I still don't think that the way that Eli bullied his way to New York, I don't think nobody can do that now.
Oh yeah, they can. Yeah, they can.
I don't think Prime can do it. I could think the Mannings could do it again.
And I didn't.
I don't think Prime can do it.
I didn't even mention that. I didn't even mention that because personally, this ain't my this is GOAT and Q channel, and I don't want to take it there because I ain't finna get involved in that because that shit always go left. And it turns into.
No. I ain't talking about because of that. I ain't talking about because of that. I understand what you're talking about.
It turns into Prime. So I ain't even trying to do that right there. But when you simply say that a player, forget his daddy, that a player don't have no control whatsoever over who he chooses to go play for, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah, now with the NIL deal and all that stuff like that, it's even greater because
they already
the
got
guy
money.
was saying, yeah, the guy was saying like this right here. You got let's just say Carson Beck. You know what I'm saying? What Red keeps up with Georgia. Carson Beck is what is he getting in the NIL right now?
I think it's close to $4 million. I think it's close to $4 million.
So he making $4 million.
Okay, so you right. So you right about that.
Why does a guy jump in? Why does a guy jump into the draft if he jump in there early or whatever? He doing it to help his family, change his family life or something like that.
Yeah.
So if he's already made $5 million in college, you see what I'm saying? He
Mom and Dad already straight. Mom and Dad already straight.
He can leave school and say, I'm getting ready to work out a year. That's just like sitting on a bench a year. He go and go get the best trainers and stuff like that.
A lot of background noise. A lot of background noise. I can't take it no more.
That's my man with the white shirt right now.
Oh yeah, that's probably me, huh?
Yes, sir. Could you mute out for a second? Just mute out till you're ready to talk. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so those guys can say, look here, man, I'm gonna go somewhere, rent a house and work out with the best quarterback coach, go work out with the best strength and conditioning coach, and then I'll come back next year because I don't want to go to the Panthers, or I don't want to go to New England, or I don't want to go to Vegas or whoever. You see what I'm saying?
Excellent
When you
point,
start
bro.
when you start letting them call their own shots, you getting ready to opening up a box, Pandora's box.
Yeah.
You open up Pandora's box.
Excellent point, Go.
Okay,
like
so
you said, now more than ever because of the money that they have in their own pocket. Back then, I mean, Eli wasn't worried about it because his family had money.
It was outliers. Yeah. Second generation guys or something like that.
Got money.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that portion. I just don't think that the way that the Mannings bullied their way to New York can happen again right now. Not with the current CBA.
I don't know, Nick. I ain't gonna say
that CBA was the CBA that they had before was totally different.
These kids is different. Guess what they doing now? They telling, if you don't mind. These kids is telling them like this right here. You know what the NIL? Guess what they saying with the NIL? They going up to the coach and be like, look, man, I need $50,000 more, $60,000 more. If not, he jumping in the portal.
Hey, Go. Some of these kids' NIL deal is worth more than they damn head coach money, man. It's crazy. In college. Now, it used to be always that with the NFL, but it's in college now. Motherfucker, 18-year-old making more than a 42-year-old man? Come on, man.
Hey, so I was looking at it, Red. So they did say that they can withdraw their name.
Yeah.
Withdraw their name and they can re-enter. They can't go play for any other team that year.
No.
They have to go back and get drafted again.
Yeah.
But also, if I think that it's still in place right now. If they pick up a agent, they can't go back to school, right?
Yeah, they can't return to college. In fact, I don't even think they can return to college once they declare for the draft. I could be wrong on that, Goat Q.
No, I heard
y'all straighten out. Yeah, y'all. But I could be wrong on that.
No, it says it. No, it's so. I heard a couple of sportscasters saying that as long as they don't get an agent, they can go back to school.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as they have eligibility. But the thing about it is, I believe Shador played 2 years at the other college, right? And now you're gonna play 2 years here. I don't think he has any more eligibility left.
Well, he coming out either way.
Yeah, he
It
coming
ain't a
out
question
either
of
way.
Shadua. He coming out either way. That boy ready to go, man. He, in fact, I to watch him get beat up week in and week in out like that, man, it's ridiculous, man.
But you know what? I'm a skeptic with Shador.
Oh, I know you are.
And I'm only a skeptic. He puts up numbers regardless of what's happening to him and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm only a skeptic because look what Nebraska did to him. They completely slowed him down.
Okay, so and I've heard your argument before because of the level of talent that he's gone against, and then people will sort of argue that by talking about he doesn't have an O-line, he doesn't have the protection, and that's that's a fact. But
he still puts up numbers.
But scouts are able to evaluate.
Hey,
go ahead, go.
The most definite thing, Red, he's the most one out there that's doing more with less. He's the one out there doing more with less.
And when people say you can't evaluate because he ain't been at the top level talent, then explain to me Carson Wentz, who went to
North Dakota State.
Well, Well, Josh Allen, who went to what was that, Wyoming?
Yeah,
they don't play.
And the kid that's at Green Bay now. Yeah. I mean, Jordan Love. You can't tell me that you can't evaluate and project how a player might do at the NFL level just because he ain't got the best college program around him. And then on the other end, I hear people say, "Oh, Carson Beck is overrated because he play on a stacked Georgia team."
Yeah.
You can there are people who can look at these guys and look at their mechanics and look at different stuff and look at their throwing motion and shit like that and how they read a defense, and they can tell you the kid gonna be good at the next level.
And then you might not hit it. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna miss some.
You gonna miss some.
Yeah.
You gonna miss some. I mean that look at Baltimore with the wide receiver position. They've been missing for years.
Yep.
Red.
Yeah, bro.
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing today?
What up,
What's going on now?
What's going on?
What's happening with you, bro?
What's good?
You got to...
BJ.
What happened to him?
I had to look at my phone. I thought it'd been me.
Come on back, BJ.
You also got Ben Roethlisberger. He came out of Miami, Ohio. Joe Flacco went to the Delaware. So I mean,
I forgot about that.
I'm not saying that he's not talented, BJ. That's not what I'm saying. He is talented.
Right.
I'm just saying if teams like if Matt Fool can slow him down.
No. You thinking about Matt Fool, the NFL coach. Matt Rule, the college coach, and Nebraska is different. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen.
Shador Sanders is still putting up numbers with that sorry team. Imagine what he do with some weapons around him in the offensive line.
Right. You put him at Texas, you put him at Oklahoma, USC, he a top 5 pick.
Thank you,
Absolutely. No question.
Yeah, he got an accurate ass arm. I don't care.
Can't go at Matt Rule because at Baylor, he was like that at Baylor before he got to the Panthers. He was like that.
Yeah.
So
if Shador,
I'll be damned.
If Shador does go to us, though,
I'll be damned.
That's if. I'm just saying, like an if. He's gonna have like a top 5 passing block O-line. So, hey, I mean.
Yeah, y'all O-line doing the damn thing, man.
I just don't want Carson Beck, man.
I saw that PFF grades. I saw their PFF grades, man. They doing it.
What you call not doing? Icky's still getting these penalties. If Icky would resolve these damn penalties, he getting.
Well, damn, you want to have all 5 of your linemen top 10?
But hold on now.
Damn, black ass Nick. Damn.
Hold on now.
That's a fact, Tony. 30 touchdowns, 3 interceptions to 52 sacks. That's insane.
If we actually get
with that line,
if we actually get a quarterback back there that know how to maneuver the pocket, we can actually evaluate Icky. We can evaluate now him the rest of the offensive line. You didn't see last week when Taylor was pushing.
I ain't talking about evaluate Icky. I said stop getting pre-snap penalties.
No. Okay. All right. There's more than
Let
precepts.
me ask you guys
a question. More than precepts. Go ahead.
Let me catch this call, man.
Let me ask you guys a question.
All right, go.
This is what I want to know. What did Deion Sanders do to everybody? At one time, everybody loved Deion Sanders. So what the hell did he do to everybody? Now, fuck Deion.
Who said fuck Deion?
It was a bandwagon. Everybody loves a winner.
It was a mix between some people getting in their feelings because he went to an HBCU and left. They felt like he owed them something more than what they gave. And then there's a bunch of people who just don't like his arrogance. And at the end of the day, that bothers some people. That's all it is.
Well, my thing is this right here, though, Logic. Now. And see, and that's on the people. You understand what I'm saying? If I took somebody, and this is that thing about some damn niggas, too. You know what I'm saying? I fuck around, and let's say I had a cookout, and you sit there and you eat and you drink for free. You know what I'm saying? All Saturday. Fried fish, chicken, you know what I'm saying? I got all kind of liquor, this and that. You know, you just come and go, fix plates, tow plates away, what the fuck ever. Now on Tuesday, now that just happened on Saturday. But on Tuesday, if you ask me for $5 and I say, hey man, I ain't got it, it's fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Now Deion came in there in Jackson State, uniforms, bought all that money to that college. And then what they told him was like, you gonna get X amount of dollars of that turnstile on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't fucking happen. And when he said, hey man, don't worry about it, I'm going on to Colorado. Now it's fuck you.
Yeah. They leave that part out every time.
Who in here don't like Prime?
Q.
No, everything when Shador Sanders' name is brought up.
Q, I've been listening to your show for about almost 3 hours. Damn, I just got here. I ain't even say nothing. Damn. Okay, go ahead.
Don't you get in your feelings now.
I'm not getting my feelings. I was just going. I was just gonna say something.
But hold on. When Shador Sanders' name is brought up, the next thing is brought up, oh, his daddy ain't gonna Deion. That man done told y'all he's his own man. He said it on film. Like, yo, my daddy ain't got nothing to do with what I'm doing. Other than he the coach or whatever. Deion, you get him, you get Deion. Deion gonna be there doing this. No. Craig Young did the same thing, running his goddamn mouth. What's the difference?
None.
Craig Young should definitely not have been there.
And he ain't got half the qualifications of Deion.
Nope.
That's all I got to say. Go ahead, Wolf. Go ahead.
Real quick, if I saw Craig Young smack the shit out of his him and fucking brother.
Q, I've been listening to the show, right, for about 3 hours. And I mean, you guys have some great points, but the problem is all the points and all the stuff that you guys are saying is on the field. You see, the organizations is a business, and off the field is where people need to realize what things are happening is off the field. Off the field is so important for your organization because you have to have a guy in that office that's going to be able to close deals and sell the brand. You have to be able to sell the brand. And when you can't sell the brand, you have to draft well, which means that you need people scouting colleges, you need people scouting high school, you need people scouting all the way in Alaska, Mexico, Canada, wherever the hell you need to scout if you can't close deals.
Well,
now,
Wolf, that's why Tepper got his own private scouting team.
Exactly. Here's the dangerous part, Q, that people don't realize, right? Here's the dangerous part that people don't realize. Look at the league right now, all 32 teams, right? Look at the teams that need quarterbacks, Q. When you look at the teams that need quarterbacks, there's one franchise that's not historical that needs a quarterback. That's very dangerous. Because when you have a guy like Archie Manning, it's not what happens on the field, it's off the field. Why people don't like Deion is because Deion is learning the business off the field. You have to learn the business.
Preach, Wolf.
Right?
Preach, Wolf.
So when you learn the business off the field, you become more dangerous. Right?
Preach, Wolf.
Okay. So think about what I'm saying right here, right? Adrian Dantley, an NBA All-Star for the Detroit Pistons. Carmelo Anthony said he's one of the richest NBA players, but he works as a crossing guard because he learned the business off the court. Once you learn the business off the court, the 32 owners, they don't like you. They're not going to like you. It's almost like the teams in the NBA don't like LeBron because LeBron wants to buy a team. They make it impossible.
Like Mike did.
Right. So when you take that and you say to yourself, let's learn the business. Now, I want to know the personality of David Tepper, right? Or let's say Arthur Blank, or let's say Mrs. Lynch or Mrs. Claiborne. And they say, hey, listen, find me about, I paid somebody, everybody on the panel, I paid somebody, an editor, to find me 5 minutes of people commenting or giving compliments to Arthur Blank. 5 minutes. You can't find it. You can't even find 5 minutes. You can't do it because they're also not as much on to the players as you think they are. They're not as close to the players as people think they are because why? They don't want to give out the secrets of learning the business off the field. And you guys been talking about on the field for 3 hours. Yet, ask yourselves as the Carolina Panther fans, do you have a closer? Do you have a closer on that team that's able to sell a free agent to come to Carolina? Can he sit down and negotiate with Archie Manning, because it's going to be a negotiation? Can he negotiate with Dion?
I think Brad Tillers can.
I've never heard of the guy.
Oh, well, you need to look him up. And KC
is the man.
The architect of KC? Kansas City?
Never heard of him.
We brought him from Kansas City.
Okay,
He wrote
awesome.
the shit. He wrote the rules that they go by. Wolf.
Oh,
he
that's
wrote
awesome.
them.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You just talking about that's awesome. You just slid him to the side.
I never heard of him.
But I'm being honest. You just
listen,
disrespecting my money man over here.
I'm not the type of goat to say, "Oh, I know him." When
Here we go.
Him, right?
You just disrespecting my money man over here. Now y'all get your black ass up. You get your black ass over here, and you talk about Terry Fontenot and Rich McKay and all them other motherfuckers now. But I just told you about Brent Dillon.
See, now you getting your feelings. Now you getting your feelings. I'm not your enemy today. I'm not your enemy today.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. I think what's about to happen.
I don't know. Go wants war, but I don't understand why with
Go.
me.
I think what's about to happen.
I never heard of the guy, but I'll look into the guy. I never heard, but I'm not the type of guy that's gonna be like, oh yeah, I heard of him just to say I heard of him. I haven't heard of him, so I'll look into him. Go.
No, he's very respected in the league, man. For real.
That's awesome.
I think Brent Tillis is gonna be the. I think which guy's gonna take the job just being the president, and Brent Tillis is gonna be the GM soon.
Brent Tillis gonna be the GM. Yeah. Okay. He got more experience than Dan Morgan. I'm sorry, Dan.
What did he do in Kansas City again?
He orchestrated the way that they laid down the contracts and all that kind of stuff.
Give me the title. Don't give me orchestrated. Give me the title.
He was assistant GM over there, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, assistant GM. Okay. Well, that's an easy job when you have Patrick.
Really? To explain.
God.
Explain.
Somebody had to get Patrick.
I'm all
Wait. When you have a Godzilla, it's easy to get a job anywhere. You know that, right?
Wolf, you full of shit right now. Wolf.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When you have a Godzilla, it's easy to make a picture, right? It's easy to make a movie when you have Godzilla, right?
But you know that they had to put that team together, right?
It don't matter. You got Patrick. It don't matter. You got Patrick.
You know he was there before Patrick got there, right?
So I don't care if he was there before Patrick. When you have Patrick, it's easy to get jobs.
No, Wolf.
Really?
Brady been getting white boys jobs in New England for years now.
Wolf, here's a little education.
For years.
No, Wolf, this is an education channel.
I'm educated right now, actually. Because
slow down.
I'm very disappointed in you because
slow down.
Slow down. 2 years ago, you was on Bryce. Now all of a sudden, it's no Bryce.
Wolf,
educate me on that.
Wolf, that's come on, man. You're trying to throw a whole bunch of fog for no reason.
No problem.
Now, Here's the deal. If you actually look at Kansas City,
You're still using
Kansas
here's the
City,
deal?
Kansas City actually draft really well. Because if you look at the guys that were all pros in Kansas City, they actually let a lot of those guys go that were 4th round picks, 3rd round picks, even some 2nd round picks, and still built their roster. If you look at the roster is solid all the way around. And some of those guys become all pros and pro bowlers because they actually draft well. Now, if the guy can bring that here, then some of the things you address will be actually accomplishing Carolina, which we've been having a problem with, which is drafting guys and having a solid roster.
So Brad Taylor's drafted Patrick?
He was there when they drafted him.
I'm just asking a question. Was he influenced? Is that documented that he influenced the draft Patrick?
I mean, the VP of football operations. I mean,
yeah.
Golly,
I was gonna say,
okay.
Wolf, if I can answer your question directly, Brant Tillis was KC's vice president of football operations. Their president of football operations is still with them, and that's Mark Donovan.
So then the draft this year should be a piece of cake for the Panthers.
It should be.
Right? It should be, right? I mean, everybody's quiet now.
No, it should be.
Yeah, it should be better.
This is the thing, Wolf. You trying to downplay that man's credentials. Even your team front office.
All that. I ain't saying all that. Talking about no piece of cake. Ain't no draft. No draft.
Wolf, that's some bullshit. You should.
It should be.
No.
I'm not saying it is.
It should be better.
He did a great job in the offseason with what he had. We had really nothing, and he made something out of nothing in the offseason.
Well, you know what, BJ? I'm loving the offensive line now. One time I was real critical of, you know what I'm saying, what we did, but now we the top 5, this and that, and I see if we can go ahead and get a center,
a quarterback
on a rookie deal. Like I said, I want to trade that motherfucker number 1. If we get number 1, I want to.
Yeah, I would trade down. I would.
I want to trade down. Now
go. That's surprising. That's surprising. Go. I'm gonna tell you something. Now I'm really surprised to hear that from you. I'm gonna tell you why.
Defense gutted, Red. Defense gutted, Red. Defense gutted, Red.
I know you're a defensive guy. I know you're a defensive guy.
But I'm a firm believer in complimentary football. You go up there and score, but you can't stop nobody. What the fuck you got? A shootout? Last man score, last man win. I mean, you playing 50-50 ball.
So are you wanting to let Andy, depending upon how he does this season, are you wanting to let him run it back next year, or what's your plan for QB though?
Yeah, he can run it back next year.
Okay.
Hey Red, you know what my plan is.
Oh yeah.
But I'm with Go. I'm with Go. I can trade. Yeah. I can see that in doing that.
Yeah.
So one quarterback coming in here is not gonna make this motherfucker. No.
But this is what I'm saying, Go.
Gonna keep Justin Fields. I think Pittsburgh gonna keep Justin Fields.
Look, Go. This is what I'm saying.
Hold on. I'll tell y'all another reason why I say this. I give you another. Hold on. I'm gonna give you this list right here. Okay, this ain't mine. Once again, y'all know how. I didn't even read the damn power rankings this week, but I'll get to them. You know what I'm saying? We do after dark. We do after dark tonight. I do after dark tonight.
That's what's up.
I do another fucking after dark tonight.
Hey,
what's up, Brett?
What up, Wolf?
This right here.
How you doing, bro?
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna read this list, man, and I picked it up the other day. This ain't me now. This is the highest ranking quarterbacks. The highest ranking quarterbacks, y'all. Going into week 3 in the NFL, the top 10. Y'all check this list out now. Y'all listen. Somebody got some noise in the background. Mute it out so y'all can hear me well. Help me out. Number 1, Derek Carr, the Saints in the division. Number 2, Baker Mayfield, the Bucks in the division. Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, Sam Darnold, C.J. Stroud, number 6. Geno, number 7. Number 8 is Jalen Daniels. Number 9, Brock Purdy. And number 10 is Joe Burrow. Now, y'all ask me this. This is all I want to say. The top 2 motherfuckers passer rating quarterbacks right now in the league going into week 3 are in our division. How the hell is a rookie getting ready to come with that when they already here doing what they're doing? You see what I'm saying? You might as well build a team, y'all.
Yeah. Because if you go into that third year, you're looking at north of 300 million. Do you really want to do that?
I get what y'all saying. Even now, it ain't time to just throw one in the middle of that.
Next year is a scary year if they bring Bryce back, but which I doubt they'll do. But I'm just saying, man.
BJ, he done. BJ.
I would hope so.
He done.
I would hope so.
It's just that the social media is so intense too. It plays a big part.
Yeah, they own him. They own him, Wolf. They own that boy, man. They talk about that boy's ruin, man.
Right, but see, this is the problem, Red, and this is the problem with the NFL today. Storylines change minute to minute, hour to hour, day to day, week to week. So you see what Goat just said? Derek Carr is the #1 quarterback in the league. Derek Carr hasn't been #1 anything since the Raiders.
Wolf. His PFF is 142. Wolf.
Right.
Fucking 42.
Right. Now.
And Baker right behind him at 129.
Right. The last time was Baker was 129 was probably Oklahoma. I don't know. You know what I mean?
It went up without Canales.
Right.
Damn.
So, but think about it, right? It's just the fact that the reason why Bryce has it so bad is because CJ is so damn good. He's so good.
Okay.
I mean, listen, he's so good, and see, you're still focusing on the field. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but you're focusing on the field. I'm talking about off the field. CJ is a marketing lover boy. He's everywhere now. Cheetos, Lowe's, McDonald's. He's everywhere that Bryce was supposed to be. You're still focusing on the field, sir. The business happens off the field.
I mean, wins and losses. I mean, if you got a bunch of losses, what is the off the field matter? What does it matter? What does it matter? At the end of the day,
Cam Newton had a yoga commercial till he said something, and Dak hasn't won anything. It's still doing commercials. He hasn't won anything, sir.
Exactly. Okay. So what does
so good? He's so good, so good.
Mm-hmm.
That he has taken over Bryce Young's life. It's like Face Off with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. He took his face off and put it on his face.
Damn,
that's what he did. That's what he did, sir.
According to the media, everybody on this panel knows that CJ on and off the field is better than him.
His life.
That's how Bryce was presented to the public, but we already knew this. That's not the truth. It's not it, but it's not the truth.
He took his face off, sir. He took
to you. He did. We already knew CJ was like that. We already knew that. Everybody on this panel knows that.
Face off.
But what he's saying is, if Bryce had been any part of that, all them have been his endorsements. All lights would have been on Charlotte. All lights would have been on Charlotte. That's all he's saying.
Yeah,
it was set up for Bryce. It was set up for Bryce.
But we all knew he couldn't do it.
That's the part. That's not reality.
Well, yeah, they had a Bojangles set up in Times Square where I live, sir, because Bryce was supposed to be that guy. They had a Bojangles, but he was so bad. He was so bad.
Look at me now.
Cousin's main lobster.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now.
Right. He's bad for business.
Do you know that? Do you know that all the rookie quarterbacks through 2 weeks, none of them has thrown a touchdown?
That's true. That's true. And I don't think one is thrown for over 200 yards.
That's why a lot of the ones that's in the top 5 that I just named on red. Yeah. They're not household guys that like. I'm talking Derek Carr, Baker, Sam Darnold. You feel me? They doing better than the top niggas. Yep. Josh Allen is on. I didn't name a home. I didn't say Joe Burrow on the bottom. You feel what I'm saying?
The league is changing.
The league is changing.
But look at Herbert. Herbert now is run. They run first over there with Harbaugh.
That's what I was saying.
You don't have to do as much.
Yeah, if you look at the stats, you'll be hard pressed to find a 300-yard passer. You'll be hard pressed, no matter who it is. The league, the defenses have adjusted, and we're about to go back to a little bit more running. If you didn't notice it already,
Hey BJ, you think that's just because it's the first of the season? You think
No, I
they'll
went all
start
the way
doing a
back
little bit
yesterday. I
more?
went all the way back to 2014. It's been changing since then. Like Breeze, Roethlisberger, and all them used to throw for 3 bills, average 300 yards a year. It's been slowly decreasing after these defenses figured it out. After we turned into a passing league, and you notice
defenses,
the,
What I'm saying, you think
defenses
they're gonna start
usually do
slanging that
start off
motherfucker a little
faster
bit
than
more?
offenses, though.
Say, yeah, you think they're gonna start slanging it a little bit more? Say week 8, week 9.
Yeah.
not okay. I would say yes, but not down the field as much because you got two deep safeties more nowadays. It would be more underneath stuff.
Okay.
Oh, Mel Kiper
Okay.
wrote
I
about
got
that.
you.
Mel Kiper wrote about that. Mel
Just
Kiper wrote about
like
that,
Patrick
BJ.
Mahomes, he don't throw the ball down the field as much as he used to. The defense sitting on that shit. He just throw it underneath now. He still get hits.
BJ,
What's up,
Mel
336? What's up,
Kiper
336?
wrote an article about the NFL needs to do something about teams playing the 2 deep safeties. He says it's impacting what these quarterbacks can do.
Yeah. What's up, 336?
Yeah.
What's up, God? I got to give you guys a scenario. I want to know what y'all think about this, just to see what y'all gonna say. So suppose we got Frank Reich last year. Y'all know we had a bad season, right? Suppose
336. This real disrespectful of me. This real disrespectful. But I have to point this out. I have to point this out to all the fellas listening to your voice. 336 sounds just like Aaron Rodgers, y'all. Listen to him talk. He sounds just like Aaron Rodgers, man.
Damn, Red, you cut the man off to tell him that.
Q, I know Q, but y'all would have
this nigga in the middle of his sentence.
Q, I'm sorry.
Red out of fucking control. Red out of fucking control, man. Get Red out of control, man.
Q, I apologize to the brother, man, but y'all had to get Aaron Rodgers in your head while you listening to him, man.
That
you know what I'm
was
saying?
irrelevant, Red. It was irrelevant.
I'm sorry, man.
Suppose Frank Reich came here and Frank Reich was bragging and boasting about the guys that he brought to Carolina with him, the guys he's drafting. And suppose Frank Reich had interviews saying, he's the best coach in the NFL, after winning his first game, right? Now, suppose we go on a landslide and start losing a whole bunch of games and only end up winning 2 to 4 games out of the whole NFL season last year, right? What would y'all say about Frank Reich?
Oh, like they said, Frank Reich ain't shit.
So why is it that Deion can come to Colorado and brag and boast about the players he's bringing with him and how he's the best coach in college football and then go on a landslide, but y'all don't tell him the same thing?
But, hey, tell me another college coach right there that come into a Colorado or any other on their back, 336.
Just like the
program.
Panthers,
Ain't won a damn game.
Just like
you know
the
what I'm saying?
Panthers
I'm talking about in a decade now. And then people
just
start
like the
coming
Panthers,
to
we coming up on
the
10 years.
spring game. People start coming. You know what I'm saying? You get the buzz like that's the first thing you got to do.
So
the first
because
thing
he
you got to
brings
do
the
is change
buzz
the
and
culture.
the attention, but he brings the
first
buzz
thing
and
you
the
gotta
attention, but the
do-
wins ain't coming though. That's the
The
problem.
first thing you
it's the
got to do,
perception,
but you got to
336.
build.
It's
You got to
perception.
build.
But what does
336.
perception
The
matter
first
when you losing though?
thing-
You're a
336.
loser. But
See,
you
you're not
He
listening now.
changed the face
You're
of
not
that
listening.
program. Nobody was going to that game.
You
I'm
got to
listening.
change the culture. You got to. What did Doug Peterson say he had to do in Jacksonville? He said he had to heal the motherfucker first. He had
I'm
to
glad
heal
you
it
said that.
before
Did
he could
Doug
fix it.
Peterson come to Jacksonville bragging and boasting about what he was gonna do? Or
It
did he
don't
change
matter
the
how.
culture?
That's Doug style and Deion style is two different coaches. They
Yeah,
two
you
different
can't knock
people.
a man for
That's why
having
he
his
This
heals
is
own
the
style.
caveats that I'm talking about with y'all. That's why y'all don't understand the opposing side of this. There's nothing wrong with you coming there to change the culture, but the problem is when you come there bragging and boasting about what you're gonna do and what
There
this
it
team is and all of that, and then you get on the field
There it
and it
is.
doesn't show. You look like
There
an
it is.
idiot.
There it is.
He can
Yeah,
come
but
there and change the culture and shut his fucking mouth.
There
yeah,
You
it
look
is.
like a
but
dumbass saying all
There
of
it
that,
is.
and then you come out
There
and
it
That's that
lose
is.
4
hate.
games.
That's that hate.
but
There it
What
is.
What
That's
is
the inner
hateful
hate.
about? No. Tell me what's hateful about that. Tell me what's hateful about that.
But 3-3.
Tell me what's hateful about that.
I just told you about Doug. I told you about Deion. Dan Campbell coming that motherfucker and told him we getting ready to be tough. Because why his attitude is
But they
tough.
were
He
though.
said,
But they were.
no, He said, you're not gonna push us
It
around.
took
We're
2
not gonna be
years.
no
It
motherfucker.
took 2
Oh,
years.
you
so
did though.
Yep. So
Dan Campbell was
what you
absolutely right, and it
Go.
showed on the
He's
field,
saying
go.
some of that.
he's
That's the
saying
doctor,
that
though.
It
Dan
showed on the
Campbell
field,
is
go.
showing it. He's not just
right.
saying it, he's showing it.
Dion didn't do
He's
a
saying
motherfucking thing
Dion
last year.
is showing
Colorado didn't
it,
win
but
with
not.
one game. He changed
They
the
won one
program.
game. He
Everybody
won
watches
4
their
games.
football right
Yeah,
now.
probably
They
win
live
They
Wait a
won
TV.
minute,
They
3
man.
get
more
Turn,
games
prime
turn,
than
time
y'all
games.
talking.
see,
Man, y'all,
y'all
this is
gotta
what I'm
stop
talking about.
hollering
What it
and
really is
listen.
because Dion is black and y'all fucking know it because you just said that
No.
What are
Frank
you
Wright was
talking
garbage,
about?
just like
No.
everybody else said. So if
Whoa,
Frank
What
Wright
are
can't
you
come here
talking
to
about?
Carolina, so explain to me why you can sit here and say that Frank Wright can't come to Carolina and brag and boast about all of that stuff and then
And
lose,
that
but Dion can do the same thing.
So you asked us a question. I got a question for you, right? This Super Bowl that just passed, right? Was it on Kyle Shanahan or was it on Steve Wilkes?
It was on the coaching staff as a
No.
whole.
Give me the person, not the coaching staff. Give me the person
The
it was on.
coaching staff as a
Who?
whole.
Which coach?
Everybody played their part.
Which coach?
Everybody played their part in that
Okay,
loss.
so why fire Steve Wilkes and not fire Kyle Shanahan? He pulled 2 Super Bowls
What
already.
the fuck
Don't
does
matter
that
if he's
have to
black
do
or
with
white.
Deion
It don't
Sanders
matter if he's
running
black
his
or
mouth?
white. I'm
Stop
asking you a
giving me the
question.
black stuff, man.
I'm
I don't give a
asking you
fuck
a
about black,
question.
white, black, Asian.
I'm
I don't give a
asking
fuck
you a
about
question.
Hispanic.
Who's
I'm
He
telling you
don't
about
want to
results
do
on the
it, Wolf.
field with
He
Deion
got
Sanders.
Listen
I'm not
to me.
relating that shit to
He
that.
want to
Listen to
support.
what I'm
He
trying
don't
to
want to
tell.
listen no
Listen what
damn
I'm
fact.
asking you. Whose fault was it? Was it
It
Wilkes'
was on
fault
the
or
coaching
Shanahan?
staff as a whole. Steve Wilkes played his
Okay.
part in them
So
losing,
so
and so
so
did
on the
damn
4th
Shanahan.
and 1, when your defensive coordinator had the fucking call, you call a timeout and you change the defense. That's on Kyle or Steve? Which one?
Is that the only play that mattered throughout the whole game,
4th
or is that
and
the
1
one
in
that
the
you want
Super
to point out
Bowl?
because you
Where
got a
else does
motive?
it matter?
Did I ask you a question?
4th
Is
and
that
1
the
in the
only
Super Bowl.
play?
Where else does it matter?
Is that the only play throughout that game that mattered? Did Steve
That's
Wilkes
the
call a
only
perfect
play
game?
that mattered. That's the
So
only play
Steve
that
Wilkes
mattered in
called
the
a
Super
perfect
Bowl.
game, and that was the
That's
only
the
play that
only
mattered.
play that mattered in the Super Bowl was
No.
a
To
4th
niggas
and
that's
1.
pandering to
The
niggas,
game
yeah,
was
that's
on
the
the
only play that
line.
mattered.
Hey, Wolf.
Yeah, to
I
niggas
think.
that's
Hey, Wolf. I
pandering to
think he
niggas,
get caught
that's
up.
the only play that mattered.
Man.
No. Here's
Y'all
the
gotta
problem. I
stop
don't
doing
think
this
you listen to
black
what
shit.
Wolf said.
If
Wolf
Deion
336.
said
came
this.
there
Come
Wolf,
on,
and
hold on,
baby.
lost,
hold
Come
on.
well,
on.
Wolf
this is the
said this.
point.
And you
Carolina
didn't
Listen,
listen.
lied to
You
listen,
didn't
every
you
listen
can
to.
ounce
You
have
didn't
out
your
there.
listen.
fucking opinion if
Wolf
you want
Whose
said.
to,
fault
but
is
if
Wolf
that?
said.
Deion came
Wolf
to
said
Colorado, y'all
three
don't want to hear it
times
because
the
y'all want to
head
support this
coach
black
lost
shit.
the Super
If
Yeah,
Bowl.
like the
Deion came
content.
to Colorado and they
Like this
lost, but
nigga
he was
shit,
building
like
a
Q like to
program,
say, like
it
the
would be
content.
totally different than him being in the media, running his fucking mouth and looking like an idiot on
Because
the
he's
field.
black?
That's what y'all don't want to say.
Because he's black?
No, it has nothing to do with him being black. Y'all are supporting the bullshit because he's black.
I
You
don't
know
even
good and
watch college,
goddamn
so I don't
well
even
that
care.
them niggas didn't do shit last year, but this
336. I'm
motherfucker sitting here
sorry.
running his mouth.
336. Now you know
Y'all
we
on some
tight, so
bullshit.
but it's okay that we can disagree with each other.
No,
But
but
336.
We can disagree,
336. I
but
got
y'all on
it.
some bullshit and you
But
know it.
336. Hold
But you're not
on,
even
hold
answering
on.
my question.
Hold on. Go
Your
ahead.
question is
Why let me
irrelevant.
quit?
Your
It's
I'm gonna
not
question
be
is
quick.
Go
irrelevant.
irrelevant.
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
We
be
Red.
talking
It's
Go
quick.
not
ahead,
about
Red.
Deion.
irrelevant, really.
Go ahead,
Because
Red.
you
What the
saying
fuck?
because he
One
was
What
quick
the
black.
fuck
thing.
does
You saying
Shanahan
because he was fucking
what
black.
the fuck
Don't
does
got nothing to do
Shanahan
with
and Steve
nothing.
Wilkes
If
have
you
to do
don't do
with
a good
Deion in
job,
Colorado?
then you need to be
Difference.
fired.
What
Give me a
does
chance. Give me a
what
chance.
Why the fuck does
336.
Shanahan
Please
still have
tell
a
me
fucking
what
336.
job
Shanahan
when
and
he
Steve
fucking
Wilkes
blew
have to
3
do with
fucking Super
Deion.
Oh
Bowls?
God.
Why the
What
fuck
does
does he have a
Deion have
job?
to do with Shanahan?
336.
Tell
You
me
With
just
that.
all
said
due
because he
Nothing.
was
You
respect.
didn't
black.
get it. You
Ain't
didn't
that
Nothing.
what
get
he
it.
just
You
said,
didn't
Carolina
get it.
Lions? I'm
Nothing.
just saying. Is that
Follow,
what he
You
said?
didn't.
in all due
I
Nothing.
respect,
got you, Wolf.
336.
I got you, Okay,
no,
okay,
Wiley, hold
okay.
on, quick.
You better have him. You gonna need some fucking help. You know
I
wrong.
got it.
There you go. You better get some fucking help.
Go ahead, Red.
You better get some fucking help. You gonna need it.
Go ahead, Red.
Well,
Please. Go ahead,
336. In all due respect, you were the first person to bring up race.
Right.
I brought up race. Why, Red? Because you niggas are supporting him because of that. I literally just came on here and gave you a scenario with Frank Wright. And what did I ask you? What would you say about Frank Wright if he did the same thing that Deion did right before I mentioned Deion's name? And you said, Goat said, we would call him trash, just like everybody said. But when it comes to Deion coming there in Colorado doing the same shit that I gave you an example, all of a sudden, oh, he's changing the culture and all of that. That's because Deion is black, and we all fucking know it. I ain't no fucking fool. Y'all ain't no fucking fools.
That's a powerful presumption that you're making, though, 336, without hearing it out of
Then
the
Red,
person's
tell me
mouth.
why is it different for Frank Wright then? Why would you call Frank Wright trash for doing the same thing that I just told you Deion did?
I never said that about
I
Frank
asked
Wright.
Goat that, and he said that y'all would say he was trash.
Okay. Can I say
So
something?
please explain to me why you would call one coach trash for doing the
hold on.
same thing that another coach did, but when it comes to Deion, it's about changing the culture.
I got you. No problem. Now, Wolf said something regarding Shanahan, and this is true. Shanahan has lost 3 Super Bowls, 2 as a head coach, 1 as an offensive coordinator. These are historic ones, too, historic losses. Now, that guy still has a job where they fired the defensive coordinator. Now, the only reason why they did that, and since we're talking race, is because that guy father has a record in the league. They know about his father because if you really look at the doggone results of the team, he hasn't got it done. But no one's calling for his job. Now Deion actually had to change the culture. They haven't won in over between 12 to 15 years. I'm trying to remember exactly, but they haven't gotten past 4 wins in 12 or 15 years. Now, if those guys actually, because if you look at the roster, he gutted the whole roster. It takes now, in 2 years from now, if Deion's still doing the same thing after they turned over the roster, then we can say he's trash.
Oh, he won't be there.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, if 2 years
very
from now,
funny how we got all these caveats for Deion.
No, it ain't no caveats.
It's very, very funny to me.
It ain't caveats.
One coach is trash. One coach trash your mind for running his mouth and bragging and boasting about what he brought with him and how he's the best coach in college football and all these things. But when it comes to Deion, it's about culture for y'all. That's very interesting to me.
No. If you look at it, look at
Colorado.
Colorado.
That's exactly what he's. No
one wanted to go to Colorado. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If no one wants to go to
So
Colorado,
because people want to come to Colorado now, that matters when you won 4 games and you're the best coach in college ball. When you brag about bringing Louis to Colorado, but you're bragging about bringing Louis luggage with you to Colorado, but you won 4 games. So it's okay to run your mouth and be a loser, but look stupid on the field, stupid in the media, and that's okay.
But you have to sell Colorado, and Deion can sell it.
There you go.
He could sell Colorado.
Go ahead. There you go.
He could sell it. That's the problem.
So what about salesmen? I'm talking about on-field performance. I'm talking about on-field performance. See, that's what's wrong with niggas. Love fucking moral victories. That's what's wrong with niggas. I love victories. There's no moral victories. It's about wins and losses, Wolf. It's about wins and losses. Niggas love moral victories. Niggas love symbolism. That shit don't mean nothing. It ain't got nobody nowhere. It's about wins and losses. And nigga was bragging about what he brought with him and what he was going to do. And motherfucker won 4 games. That's the reality. Y'all talk symbolism.
But what did they win the year before?
About all other bullshit. But what about
I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We can take up this discussion tonight on Black Hat After Dark at 6:30. Right now, we're gonna start getting some last words. And 336 with your black militant ass. How about you go ahead and
say it again.
Last words.
Yes, sir.
For Deion and all that bullshit niggas talking about. Carolina should get the win Sunday. Keep pounding. Let's go, Panthers.
No doubt. Red Swan, holla at me.
Yeah, man. 336. You cranked it up when you came in here, brother. Please come back tonight. I will be here, Go, at 6:30, man. Looking forward to it. And like I say, I'm always behind over here in unwanted territory, me and Wolf. But y'all show us love, man. So I'm glad to see my dog Wolf over here. Appreciate y'all for having me on, and I'll talk it up with y'all later. Peace.
All right. Wolf solidified, king of the Falcon podcast. Give him a little something.
Hey, man, just remember to learn the business, because business is a very important part of football and all sports and in life. Learn business. I'm glad to see everybody here, 336, Go, Red Swarm, my man Q. Love to death. On vacation, eating steaks for breakfast. That's what I'm talking about, my boy. Too. And shout out to Wally, man. Haven't heard you in a while. Wally, everybody else, man. Salute to all you guys. If I could come back at 6:30 and battle 336 again, I'll be here if I'm
I would like to see that.
I'll be here. I just got to make sure that my green card is right, but I'll be here. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Wolf.
No doubt. Yeah, get that together. Get that together, Vato. Hey, Panther Germany, E-Lane, man. We appreciate that super sticker, man. Hey, go over there, check my guy out, man. Real informative podcast. BJ, man, we glad to have you too today, BJ. Glad to have you there, boy.
I appreciate y'all having me up here, man. I love to talk football. I love chopping it up, man. And I enjoyed a little bit of time. I caught y'all at the end, but I heard something about the beginning. I'll go back and check that later. But I enjoyed it. Tomorrow, 7:30, going to Panther Theory. Me and Elaine gonna be up there. We're gonna have a little special show if y'all get some time, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
But okay. Appreciate them last words. Yeah, check out the beginning. We was on your boy Howard ass. You understand?
I know.
He ran off on the plug. And Andre, what's going on, man? Give me something.
What's going on, man? I'm trying to get out this. Yeah, I'm still here. I've been listening to everything, man. Hey, one thing I want to end off with, I think this week for Carolina, we're going to see something with our offense. And that's it for me, man. Hey, I'm going to be back at 6:30, though. I'll be back at 6:30.
No doubt. Panthers, Germany, Wally, holla.
Yeah, yes, sir. Go. Hey, I look at it like this. If we ain't evaluating our roster this year, given the opportunity with a quarterback that can at least give us that chance, then we as a fan base have failed ourselves, and we'll be in misery next year. Panther Germany's out.
No doubt. Carolina Logic in the bank.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, everybody make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Everybody come in. Listen, this is an educational channel. Hating is not healthy. I say again, hating is not healthy. But anyway, this is Carolina Logic. This is Black Cat Panther Podcast, man. Enjoy y'all boys today, man. I'm out.
Dub Q, my right hand man. Give me something.
Yes, sir. Look, ain't no mistake about it. Y'all know y'all in the right place. It's the Black Cat Panther Podcast. We on your ass today. Look, if you haven't liked the video, what you doing with your life today, man? Sub up to the channel. Y'all already know what time it is.
Hey, man, like he said, man, hit that like button, Man, y'all go over there like Mud Ink Outlaw, Station 88 NCAA. Man, we got to go ahead and get that popping, you know what I'm saying? Because there's college, and we already talking about quarterbacks, and we're arguing about Deion Sanders and all kinds of stuff like that. The college collegiate NCAA talk around this motherfucker is hot. That's what kind of environment we got around here. Y'all check out them sister stations, man. Go ahead and like and subscribe. So when we get over there, everything gonna be everything. Other than that, we are out of champ.
What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther Podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking the mold? Hey, hey, walking the door. You know what happened? We step on the floor. Hey, hey, coming from on. You don't want problems, you already know it. Hey, hey, come on to it. You already know I'm finna go do it. Hey, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when I touching the friends. Ay, you when I touching the can. Ay, putting the punch on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is. Ay, switching the move.